Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. How is everybody doing tonight? I see we have Ashley, Sam, and Justin, both in live chat already. How are you guys? How are you doing, friends? Ashley Sam says, hi, Vinny, how are you today, friendo? I'm okay. I'm kind of sleepy right now, but I don't know, that's sort of been the norm the last couple of days when, like, stream has started. I'm not sure why, but like, this same time of day, every day, I keep having, like, crashes, and it's very inconvenient for me, honestly. It is, like, the worst time I could be having a crash, honestly. It's probably even more of a reason that I need to get my sleep schedule on, like, a normal sleep schedule, because maybe I would still be having, like, a I guess this is my mid-afternoon crash, but it's, like, happening later in the day because I'm getting up, like, later. Because I'm staying up later. Shame on me. Bad Vinny. Honestly, people have been doing it already, but, you know, if you see me hanging out in Discord and it's like 4 a.m. and it says that I'm playing Overwatch or something, yell at me about it. Because otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to fix my bad habit. Honestly, I don't even think you guys yelling at me is going to do the trick necessarily, but we can dream big, right? Justin says, sorry I have not been at the streams lately. I've been swamped with school and sports. Ooh, what kind of sports, Justin? Honestly, like, I'm not, like, a big sports person, but I'm always interested when I hear other people, when they say, like, oh, I'm playing a sport. I'm like, ooh, what do you play? Like, my niece, is, like, she's in soccer. That's actually part of how she, like, funded a lot of her tuition for her college. She's actually going to college to become a doctor, and she got a lot of scholarships on, like, a soccer scholarship thing, I guess. I don't know. So, like, you know, it's always interesting to hear when people are doing sports and stuff. Ashley Sam says, I'm doing okay. Cut my own hair a bit ago. Came out pretty good, however my bangs are way too short for my liking. I'm angry, lol. Ashley Sam, you're hilarious. I feel like she's like, oh yeah, it came out pretty good. Pretty good, however my bangs are way too short and I'm angry about it. Like, that's not the definition of pretty good, Ashley Sam. That's not the definition. But I keep saying over and over, it will grow back. Well, this is true. You know, the nice thing about hair is that, you know, if you do make a mistake with it, it's not necessarily permanent, you know? Justin says, oh, I didn't know you played Overwatch. I love that game. I do. Overwatch is, honestly, like, so out of the Blizzard games, I pretty much play all of them except for StarCraft, so I mean, WoW is where I started. World of Warcraft is where I started. I've been playing WoW, gosh, well, I started playing sometime around the middle of, like, Wrath of the Lich King. So I think it's been about 15 years, maybe a little bit less than that, I'm not sure. It's been a long time. I actually was thinking about it earlier today. The only time in the history of WoW that I've ever let my subscription lapse was for 6 months in Dragon Soul in Cataclysm, the Cataclysm expansion, which I still to this day consider the worst raid ever created in World of Warcraft. Dragon Soul. Worst raid. I could talk for hours and hours about how much I hate that raid and how lazy it is, but I won't. But yeah, I also play Hearthstone, I play Overwatch, I play Diablo 3 specifically. I will not give Diablo Immortal the time of day because it is greedy and practices, oh, what is the word? I use this word all the time when I'm having a brain fart. Predatory practices. It feeds on people's gambling addictions, and it's just any kind of game like that. Genshin Impact, I talked about Genshin Impact, I think last night or the night before on stream, but I have big problems with games that have microtransactions in them, especially when they are pay to win or affect the power level of a player. Now, card games like Hearthstone, in my opinion, is a little bit different, although I will tell you, Hearthstone is starting to get a little greedy with some of the microtransactions that they're creating. One of the modes in Hearthstone that I love is Battlegrounds. I've got, like, I think last time I checked, I have almost 1,000 first place wins in battlegrounds in Hearthstone, which is absolutely absurd, like the amount of time, because each game takes about anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depending on how long it lasts. So you can imagine, and that's just first place wins. There's 8 places you can take. You can take 1 through 4th, which is considered a win, and I think I have thousands of wins, and then I have like 700 and something first places, and then I've got who knows how many played total games. It's crazy. Spend way too much time playing that game. But for the most part, Battlegrounds have been absolutely free, and that's what I've loved about it. And now they're starting to, they just created like a reward track to unlock certain things, but if you pay a premium, then you get to unlock things faster, and also you get like a choice of extra, like you get a choice of characters to play during that certain match, and it's like between, well, it used to be, for me, it was between like 4 characters, and then they've now made it so that if you want the 4 character choices, you have to pay for like the reward track, like monthly thing. And if you don't, then you only get a choice of 2 characters. And I don't know. It is what it is, but I think Blizzard Entertainment is heading down a dark, dark path of microtransactions, and I don't like it. Oh, and Justin says, I play soccer and lacrosse. Ooh, wait, what is lacrosse? Is lacrosse? That's not the one with the mallets and stuff, is it? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's that thing. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like, you've got like a little, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure it has a name, but it looks sort of like it's like a hand catapult. And you carry it around, and the goal is to try to scoop up the ball, I'm assuming, and then get it in the goal, right? The enemy's, the opposing team's goal, I would assume. Fun. That's really fun. Ashley Sam says, yes, first time doing it myself. Again, came out fine, except the length of bangs. I like them long. Ashley Sam says, I love soccer. Well, by good team, I mean it. By good, I mean it looks like it should, not a 5-year-old did it. So, fun fact about me, I don't anymore, but for about 15 years of my life, pretty much from high school until, I'd say about 3 or 4 years ago, I cut my own hair. And I did I did a pretty dang good job of it, but once I decided that I wanted the highlights in my hair, I was like, okay, it's time for a professional to step in. So I have somebody else cut my hair now and dye my hair, but for like 15 years, I was the only one that ever touched my hair. Think of the thousands of dollars that I saved for 15 years of not having to pay for haircuts. That's a lot of cheddar, y'all. That's a lot of money. Luke is here. Hello, Luke. How are you doing tonight, friend? Luke says, good. What about you? Huh? He's of course talking specifically to Ashley Sam, but, you know, as I was saying, I'm personally doing okay. I'm just a little bit tired tonight, you know, how it be. Not every day is going to be the most energetic, but I do keep having these crashes around stream time, which is it's not convenient. I mean, what else can I say? Like, things should only be allowed in my life when they are convenient. It's just called a lacrosse stick. Okay. Justin says, more or less, it is becoming much more popular in the US. Oh, nice. Right. And Ashley Sam says, I couldn't afford to have it done for me, so I YouTubed it. Your haircut, you mean? Yeah. I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, but honestly, like, cutting hair is not too difficult. The hardest part, now, I will say, I feel like female hair is a little bit different, especially if you have longer hair, because you can take all of the hair and kind of move it into the front where you can see it better. When you're a guy, basically you have to use mirrors. It's a lot of, like, trickery of using mirrors to, like, look behind your head and, like, try to figure out, you know, just where everything is at, what it needs to look like. Honestly, a lot of my own hair cutting consisted of me just simply clipping the sides like pretty short, clipping the back pretty short. I have like 3 cowlicks on the top of my head. It's terrible. My mom used to say that if you moved the hair a certain way back there, that it would make the perfect shape of like a heart because of the calyx. I don't know if I believe that. I think my mom is a little full of it. TBH, but there's a lot of calyx back there, and so they're problematic. So they either have to be cut really, really short or really, really long. There's like a middle ground where like they'll just stick up. So for the longest time, I was just kind of also like clipping and making that part really short. But now that I have like an actual hairstylist, she like sort of does an okay job with it. I don't know. TBH, I think my hairstylist, she's very good, but sometimes she misses the mark with the hair cutting. You know, the sort of the problem is too, I feel like, is a lot of like hairstylists, specifically like female hairstylists at salons where like most of the clientele is going to be female. They just don't get a lot of experience with male haircuts. And unfortunately, I live in a town that is small enough that what I really would love is to like go into the city, like the big city of the state, the capital, and like find the gayest hairstylist I can possibly find and be like, you cut my hair because you kind of know what is going on. Whereas she's been cutting my hair so long now that she does do a very good job of it, and she navigates it pretty well. But I still feel like, I don't know, I still feel like a very, very gay, like, male hairstylist would probably do, like, a really, really good job of my hair. But, I mean, you know, that's not really an option for me, so we got what we got. I couldn't afford to have it done for me, so YouTubed it. Right, read that. And then Ashley Sam says, it's harder for us girls, LOL. And yes, my hair was super long. I couldn't stand it anymore, so mid-back to just under shoulder length now, layered. Though I did cut my pointer finger, blood everywhere. I'm not very graceful. Wait, you cut your finger this time? Like, your finger is literally bleeding right now? Like, in a Band-Aid, probably? Oh my god. Ashley Sam, please do not cut off your limbs and your extremities. I think you need... I don't know. Somebody told me once that you need those parts of your body. Like, you need your fingers. So, like, don't cut those off. Alright, so all of the chit-chat of, like, hair and everything aside, I'll do a little recap of what we did yesterday. We did, the Strategos, Izzard's. We did Izzard's, Hero Ascension Quest, and we opened up, some gifts from Disney, which were lovely and are still sitting there. I'm kind of still deciding what I want to do with a lot of them, because I would like to display them somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where yet. Which, that was a lot of fun. I wish every stream could have like a fun little extra thing like that, but alas, you know, if every stream did, then would it really be as exciting? And then we did another really exciting first thing for the channel, which is we watched YouTube together. Yeah, I know you guys are already watching YouTube right now, but that's not what I mean. No, we watched, specifically, I found a way to put a YouTube video onto my stream so that we could watch it together, because I wanted to see all of the new stuff that was announced with the Nintendo Direct yesterday. And I was very, very excited and pleased to see lots of very promising entries, including several of my favorite games of all time getting sequels or whatever, like Pikmin 4, Octopath Traveler 2, which, believe it or not, I'm probably the most excited about of all of the things we saw yesterday. And then also Breath of the Wild 2 got a new trailer and a new title, which is apparently Tears of the Kingdom. So that was exciting. And the more I have thought about that name, the more I suppose I like it. I don't think it rolls off the tongue quite as well like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is just very easy to say. Tears of the Kingdom just is, it's got a lot of consonants in it. It doesn't roll off the tongue nearly as well. But that's fine. I like it. Thematically, I think it could be very interesting, and it sort of sticks with the same naming theme that Breath of the Wild had, so I guess it also fits pretty well. Oh, Disney is here! Disney says, it's me! I'm late, but I'm here, and I don't know if it got brought up, but the third Joe Bro is Kevin. I know, I do know him. Well, okay, so TBH yesterday, I could not remember, or whenever I mentioned, because the reason the poll is because, like, I think on Saturday's stream, actually, I mentioned that it was going to be the next stream's poll, and then I forgot about it, but then I remembered it. And at the time, I don't think I could remember Kevin's name, but I do know his name. And honestly, maybe it's mean of me, but I kind of have a running joke with anybody that I talk to about the Jonas Brothers, that there are 3 Jonas Brothers. Nick Jonas, Joe Jonas, and the other one. So, you know. And my personal favorite... Now, I will say, I like both Nick and Joe for, like, different reasons and in different ways, but I do think that, objectively between the two of them, I think Nick Jonas is just... He's a very attractive guy. Like, very attractive. So there you go. Ashley Sam says, "Hi, Disney, how are you?" Disney says, "Pretty good, and you? Doing okay today, thanks." Ashley Sam, I love to hear that, by the way, friend. Well, actually, Ashley Sam is also a liar, though, Disney, because she says she's doing okay, but she cut off her finger today. Not actually cut it off, but she tried... She succeeded, I suppose, in cutting her own hair, but she also cut her finger in the process, so, like, she's also dying at this very moment. So that's kind of what we did yesterday. It was very exciting. I still think that, like, I would love to do... You know what? So here's the deal, okay? Today we're doing Gondor's Hero Ascension Quest, okay? And I picked up this pencil on my desk, and I just started, like vehemently pointing aggressively with it to, like, make my point. This is how you know you're Italian, is when you, like, you can't say something without also moving your hand. Like, Wingardium Speciosa. Like, I don't know. You just, I just instinctively grabbed the pencil and was like, I'm gonna talk now. No, I don't know why I did that, but we're doing Gondor's Hero Ascension Quest today. And from what I read, it is gonna be very short. There's not really any prerequisites that we have to do. It's sort of one of those quests that, like, you just gotta go into the right area with Ghondor and it will be there. So we are gonna do that. Now, I was thinking that we have 4 Hero Ascension quests left. The others being Triton, Valdi, and Sagiri. And according to what I've read, Sagiri will be pretty involved and will require all of the Colony Zero quests, similar to the ones we've done so far. Valdi is similar with Colony 30, but apparently worse in some way. I don't know. Toxic Donut the other day, which, by the way, Toxic Donut has not been back in like a week. I hope he's okay. If you're there, Toxic, please come back to us. We miss you. But anyway, he said that it was very, very involved. So I think Sagiri is going to be her own stream. I think Valdi is going to be his own stream. But Triton is also a short one. So I was thinking we could do Tritons in this video as well, potentially. I'm not sure, though. I haven't decided. I kind of want to keep them separate, but if I don't do Tritons, then I'm like, well, what do I fill, like, time with? Well, we could go unique monster hunting, which, honestly, if we're going to do that, we probably should do it during Tritons, because his entire class's purpose is to hunt unique monsters. I just feel like, thematically, that makes sense. We could do some extra side quests tonight, alongside Gondor's. There are a couple that I have been interested in, just, like, the sheer fact that they exist. I'm like, ooh, like, there was a quest that we got after we finished Xeon's Hero Ascension quest in Colony 9, and I'm like, oh, what is that going to be about? So we may do that, but I just had a brilliant idea. Since yesterday I figured out how we can watch YouTube videos together, Disney might be the only one in here that will even know what I'm talking about. But Disney, do you remember a long time ago when I was talking about the game Banjo-Kazooie? And how when I was a kid, Blockbuster Video sent, like, I don't know how they knew I was a kid and how they knew to... Maybe it's because we had a subscription to Blockbuster Video or something. I'm not sure how it worked, but I got sent a VHS tape in the mail. I got sent 2 of them. The first one was for Pokemon, and it was basically this like 20 to 30 minute long presentation of this woman going through Pokemon and what is it, and like, you know, it's taking the world by storm and it's coming to you in America and this is what it is. And she talks about the anime and they show clips of the anime, and she talks about the video games and she shows clips of the video games, and it's basically this big like fun advertisement for Pokemon. And I loved that. I watched that video as a Pokemon fanatic child growing up. I watched that video probably until I broke that VHS, TBH. And then there was a second VHS that they sent in the mail that was for Banjo-Kazooie. And it was a very, very similar vibe in that they're trying to sell the Banjo-Kazooie game to you. But literally, it's just... So do you guys know who John... I think his name is John Lovitz. Let me look him up to make sure that I'm talking about the right... Or John Lovitz. Is it John Lovitz? I think it's John Lovitz. Jon space Lovitz. Yeah, it is this guy. So John Lovitz, you guys might know him from movies like Rat Race, A League of Their Own. Let's see, let me go to his IMDb page. Because he's been in a lot. I guarantee every single one of you knows who he is, even if you don't know who he is, like, by appearance, because you've probably heard his voice before.
I should write this all down.
Let's see. I'm trying to look for, like, stuff, like, you guys would definitely know that he was in. I don't know. He was in the animated film Hotel Transylvania, so there's that one.
What have we got around here?
Casino Jack, Birds of Paradise, Astro Boy, Farce of the Penguins, which I've never heard of. The Benchwarmers, 2.5 Men, the television series. He was in The Producers. I'm assuming that's the film version. The Stepford Wives. Just Shoot Me, which is a television show. He was in Friends. He was in a couple episodes of Friends. 8 Crazy Nights, which I believe was a Adam Sandler movie, I think, like an animated one. He was in a TV series called Son of a Beach. You beach queens! By the way, how are all of my beach queens today? Are y'all being extra beachy? Yeah, he was in a lot though, but he voiced this Banjo and Kazooie like advertisement VHS film that Blockbuster sent me. And I talked about this a long time on the stream and how I thought it would be really fun if we could like watch it together so that you guys could see what I'm talking about. So maybe if we have time at the end of stream, we can do that tonight. I don't know. I don't think this will be a regular thing where we watch YouTube together, but I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. It's kind of cozy. And Disney says, I remember you talking about those videos. Yeah, they exist. And John Lovitz just has such a very unique voice. Like, the moment you hear him start speaking, you're gonna be like, oh man, yeah, I know I've heard this voice before. Like, trust me. Oh, and Lentum is back. Hello, Lentum. How are you doing tonight, friend? It is lovely to see you again. Disney says, I have cat scratches in varying stages of healing from the last few days. Oh, dear. Well, you do have, like... Didn't you say you had, like, 10 cats or something like that? Because, honestly, Disney has, like, 10 family members. Like, she's got lots of brothers and sisters, and they all, I guess, individually have a cat. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But that's sort of... I think they had... I think you said you had at least 8, right? It was, like, a lot. It was a lot of cats. Disney loves cats. She loves every kind of cat. I'm referencing a meme there. Most of you probably don't even know what it is because it's from the ye old YouTube days, and I'm ancient, apparently. Okay, so we are going to start with Ghondor stuff. I sort of have already forgotten... Actually, no, I haven't. No, I have not. Apparently... Well, we need to put Ghondor in our actual party. That would help. And then I think we're supposed to go to Agnes Castle. Specifically, the Ascension Grounds. And sure enough, there it is. We literally come here like almost every day on stream, and this has never been here because, well, I never have Ghondor in my party. Because TBH, there are just better hero classes to have in your party. Lentum says, so, I bought the game this morning and I'm in love. I'm loving that you're in love, Lentum. I'm loving that you're in love. Look at that emoji, man. That's how you know you've fallen, like, pretty hard when you use that emoji about anything. Yeah. Oh, just you wait. I mean, my personal favorite part about all of the Xenoblade games are just, like, the cutscenes. Like I said, Xenoblade games are basically big, long movies that you play. And I love that about them. And this game in particular, I just feel like it has taken all of the different various systems from the previous 2 games, and it has sort of refined them in a lot of ways. So, I don't know. Some people have gone so far as to say this is the best Xeno game of all time. Some people have gone so far as to say this is the best JRPG of all time. I don't know. Like, I think that me giving this game a title like that would be doing a disservice to the first 2 games because they are also phenomenal games, and I think they are all different in their own ways. But this game definitely is a love letter to the Xenoblade series, so it has taken a lot from the previous games, literally and, like, metaphorically, I guess, and has improved upon them. Lentum says, the combat is so good. It is very good. I just love chain attacks. I love how interesting the chain attack system is. I just got past the Mobius cutscene and I'm hooked. Oh, the Mobius cutscene is when it all goes down. Oh yeah, that is when it gets serious. Oh, and by the way, R.I.P. Van Damme. Man, you know, maybe one of these days Van Damme will be able to live longer than... So, for those that don't know, Van Damme is sort of... There has been a Van Damme in every Xenoblade game up until this point. At least Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, and I think there may have even been one in X, but I didn't play X all the way through because I just wasn't in love with it, TBH, and it also sort of it disconnects itself from these games, but...
Right, what have we got around here?
What was I saying? Van Damme. So, like, in Xenoblade 1, there's, like, a colonel for Colony 9, and his name is, like... Oh god, somebody said it on stream like yesterday or the day before. Van Damme something. Something Van Damme. I don't know. Either way. He has like a wiry mustache. And TBH, Van Damme is in his name, and I'm sure that he is supposed to be sort of like an evolution or whatever of that character, but he doesn't really remind me of Van Damme. Now, the Van Damme in Xenoblade 2, his name is just, it's Van Damme. And then in this game, there's Guernica Van Damme. And Guernica Van Damme and Van Damme from Xenoblade 2, if you look at them side by side, they look almost... I don't want to say they look exactly alike, but they have the same pompadour hairstyle, same body shape. Like, Guernica Van Damme is actually a little bit skinnier. Now that I think about it, he's skinnier than Van Damme from 2, but basically, it sort of looks like... Guernica Van Damme is what Van Damme from Xenoblade 2 would look like if he had like an extra like 20 or 30 years to age. And they're voiced by the same voice actor. Now, the Van Damme in the first game was not voiced by that guy. That's also part of the reason why I consider him his like own thing. Like, get over there. You're over there with like not the Van... Like, you can't sit with us. We wear pink on Wednesdays, or we're voiced by this voice actor on Wednesdays. You can't sit with us. You know the rules. Like, get over there. But Guernica Van Damme and Van Damme from 2 are voiced by the same guy. They look very similar. And I'm pretty sure I've already said this, but let's just say that Van Damme in 2 does not last... He lasts maybe a little bit longer in the story than Guernica Van Damme. Like, literally, Guernica Van Damme, you meet him, and in that same, like, hour-long period, he dies. Van Damme in the second game, he actually joins your party for a little bit, and you think that he's gonna, like, be there for, like, fun times ahead, and you're gonna grow old together and, like, make lots of happy memories with him in your party. They even let you put accessories on him and stuff. Like, at least with Mwamba... they were like, nope, you can't do anything. You can't take accessories on or off of him. And that's how I knew he was going to die, by the way. But with Van Damme, you could do whatever the heck you wanted with him. You could level him up. You could change his accessories around. I mean, like, you could do whatever. He was a party member. He had his own affinity tree and everything, and then he dies at the end of basically the same chapter that you get him in.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
And Grammarplay says there was a Van Damme in Xenosaga as well. I have heard that as well. I have heard that. Obviously, I haven't played the Xenosaga stuff, but I have heard that. Okay, so let's stop procrastinating. Let's go up and see what Gondor's Hero Ascension Quest is going to be about. Now, I will say, I'm a little bit bitter when it comes to Ghondor because I feel like Ghondor has already had her Hero Ascension Quest. I feel like Senna's Hero Ascension Quest sort of got hijacked by Ghondor, and now Gondor's getting a second Hero Ascension Quest. So I sort of, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, man, I sort of hope that Senna, like, hijacks Gondor's quest here a little bit. I sort of doubt it, but yeah. And in fact...
Ghondor.
Oh, I'll say this in a minute.
Just who I wanted to see.
Something wrong?
Sorta. But just the other day, one of our squads got chased by a ginormous monster.
Oh no, not one of those.
Yeah? How big are we talking here?
Big. Really big. It got them good too.
Par for the course with monsters, really. Of course, some of them are going to grow ginormous.
Sure. We've seen some stonking big ones too.
I bet you have, Lance.
So, what's the story then? They got attacked by monsters and ran home, tails between legs? Dag, it's a lot of them.
No, you're not getting it. It was just one monster, and it chased off the whole team. There was a scavenger team from engineering.
Was it like
on a mission in the
Gogol?
Fornis region.
You don't say. I'm starting to respect this monster more than I respect you lot.
Damn.
If they got wrecked by a single enemy, they must have got careless.
Oh,
even
man.
if it is a big one.
I wouldn't be too harsh. If a monster senses weakness, it can strike without warning.
No, it's more like... Well, they say it let them go.
What?
Sorry, do my ears need rinsing? Because I could have sworn you just said a monster let them go.
Yes. That's what I heard. They say it didn't keep up the attack, that it just wandered off at some point.
Well, it's a fun story and all, but it sounds like a massive crock to me.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced either, but knowing these guys, they wouldn't just make it up for a lark.
I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack.
The part about being allowed to escape, however, is mystifying. I wasn't aware of
I'm
any
trying to
monsters
think
with
of
that
what
behavior
monster
pattern.
this could be, and I kind of have no idea.
Anyway, I thought you might want to know about it, boss. Stroke of luck that I managed to catch you.
You did good, soldier. I'll take a look. After all, where would we all be if I didn't step in to clean up all your messes, eh?
Knowing your family. All right, here we go.
Hope I'm not too rusty.
Yeah,
We can go a few rounds if you want.
It has been a while since you've been in the party, Ghondor, for sure. Sing Breeze funnel area. Okay, so two thoughts. Well, first thing is I want to read, Disney said 8 people and 10 cats. We just love cats, yeah. Have you ever thought about the fact that you are outnumbered by the cats, Disney? Like, if those cats figured out that they outnumbered you, they could cause a revolution. They really could. Those cats could cause a revolution. And you guys would be outnumbered. And then my other thought was that the Van Damme from 1, I actually, for the longest time, I didn't even realize he was named Van Damme because I knew him as Square Tash. Because the characters in that game, they call him Square Tash because his mustache is very square. So, like, to me, he's just Square Tash. I don't know. He doesn't look anything like Van Damme. He doesn't sound anything like Van Damme. The only like similarity is that he has Van Damme in his name, and he also happens to be like the colonel of like a military unit. That's about where it ends. But Van Damme that we know from 2 and 3, very, very different. Okay, there is a little bit of information we can get up here. Is it Aggie that's correct or Augie? If I were you, I'd go and ask Ghondor to be sure. Is this information about... Guys, it's information about Soggy and Groggy. Soggy and Groggy are my 2 favorites. I
I
love
see.
Soggy and Groggy. Oh my gosh, Disney said we had 12 cats at one point. That would be so much worse for us. Then you were really outnumbered, man. Grammar Police. Oh no, I already read that. Oh man, it's funny, Grammar Police, because like, so everybody, you know, I can see everybody's like avatars and stuff in the live chat, but every once in a while, I like zoom in. My eye like zooms in on your avatar, and I remember. It's like I all the time I forget and then remember that your avatar is Cynthia from Rugrats, and it really tickles me. I don't know why. Rugrats was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. Like, really one of my favorite shows. I loved that show so much. And Cynthia in her own right, even though she said nothing and did nothing, was like her own, like she was a character in that show. I don't know. Okay. So we're supposed to be going to some place called Singbreeze Funnel Area or Arena or something. I don't know. All right. Well, this unique monster teleport is like right here. So let's go here. That is the nice thing about doing all of these Hero Ascension quests after I've like explored the entire world and killed all these unique monsters, because a lot of like, I've just been able to teleport like almost directly to exactly where I need to go for any given step of any of these quests. Whereas if I had done them when they were actually like when we were actually the level that the quest like wanted you to be or whatever, I probably wouldn't have half of these locations unlocked. So it just makes it a lot easier to go through these.
It should be somewhere around here.
Oh,
right?
Grammar Police says Van Dam in one was named Vangar, not Van Dam.
Maybe at work here.
Ooh.
Well, duh.
So he's not really
Nobody want to admit they got their asses handed to them by one monster.
Okay.
I don't really have time for this. Why don't you shit-heels get to the
Oh my
bottom
gosh,
of this, huh?
I forgot how much
You seemed
of a potty mouth
interested
she
enough
had.
earlier.
Don't get me wrong. I am a mite curious. I want to know about the thing that beat my men black and blue.
If it turns out to be a tall tale, then that'll be the end of
What do
it.
you guys think this is gonna be? Is
But
it gonna be
either
a
way-
Gogol?
I guess we can just beat
I don't
it
know.
up. That way, no more threat. Job's a good 'un.
I feel like a Gogol like fights with its
That's
fists,
right.
and like
No
that would
need
be
to
an appropriate
overthink it.
monster to have in
We
like
see something
Gondor's
ginormous,
stuff.
we beat it up. We see anything else, we still beat it up.
So we beat everything up.
Easy peasy.
I'm
That's
on
one way
board.
to look
I
at
like
things.
this plan. It's a solid plan.
Anyway, we've already come out here. We can sweat the details, or we can do things the easy way, right?
Ghondor does have a point. It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking.
Hey, over there. Those guys sure don't look okay.
It's almost like they just got beaten up by a giant monster and then maybe like let go for some
Hey,
reason.
you there? You still alive?
Who are you lot?
What happened to you?
We were attacked by a fiend.
Huh? A fiend?
We were in combat with an Agnian colony when it blindsided all of us. We did our best to escape, but it was pretty catastrophic for both sides.
This guy literally sounds
Where
like
was it
he
you were
is
fighting?
dying right now.
We've been looking for that mudder.
It was Singbreeze Funnel. You should take care, though. That thing wasn't an everyday kind of monster.
Let's take a look. Could be we've hit pay dirt.
I bet you it's a Gogol. There's Gogol over there in that area. I mean, they're like way far in that area, but they're in there. They are in there. Grammar Police says, I really don't know or remember why I chose this image as my profile picture. I really need to change it. Oh, please don't. Please don't. I love it so much. I mean, you can change it if you want to, but I'm just saying it's amazing and it tickles me. And so, like, I think you should keep it. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I can't be the only one that watched Rugrats when I was younger, right? Like,
Got yourself a
Disney,
winner,
Disney,
hey?
did you watch Rugrats when you were growing up? I don't know. You're not that much younger than me, so I feel like you might have. I mean, I was definitely a big Nickelodeon person. Usually, when I was a kid, it was like, you were a Disney person or you were a Nickelodeon person, and there was no, like, you didn't do both. At least I didn't. At least I felt that way. So I didn't really watch a lot of the Disney shows. Oh, look! Gogol. I swear I did not look up. All I did was look up how to get this quest started earlier. I didn't look up anything about the quest. So the fact that there's Gogol and I guessed... the reason I guessed Gogol is because Gogol sort of fight with their fists, like boxers. And so I just kind of... Now, these ones sort of aren't doing that, but just believe me, okay? In my head, I was like, it would make sense for, like, a Gogol to be involved in Gondor's quest. I don't know. Grammar Police says, the big monster is definitely not what you're expecting. Oh, okay. And Disney says, I loved Rugrats All Grown Up was pretty good, too. I watched a little bit of that, for sure. I loved the Rugrats in Paris movie. I loved the Rugrats in Paris movie. And I think that movie, for, like, a children's show, it had, like, a really good intro, because if I remember, they did, like, a Godfather, like, spoof in like, the Rugrats in Paris, like, intro movie, or movie intro. It was really cute. It was really cute. Pretty well-written cartoon series.
They look to be surrounded.
And are those the infamous...
We can talk about it later. Those people need our help.
Yeah.
Grammar Police has never watched Rugrats. It's insane to me that your avatar is Cynthia from Rugrats and you've never watched Rugrats. Alright, so we got Giant Gogol here. Obviously, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do it to him. I'm just gonna beat him up. All nonchalant-like, because we are level 99. Like, look at that, 71,000 damage. That thing just, well, it met its maker. Ooh, topple, launch time. Let's launch it. Oh yeah, get launched, Gogol. Get launched. Wait, I want to break it. Go, break it, topple it. Break it, topple it, bop it, spin it, twirl it.
Phew, we owe you. Wait, who are you?
Just passing by.
Who doesn't know that we're the... Like, everyone knows that we're the Ouroboros.
I see.
People we've never met before walk up to us in this game. They're like, I know you're the Ouroboros.
Getting done in by this small fry?
No, you got it wrong. Before we got ambushed by those things you just took down, we were fighting a ginormous Turkin.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. I'll take it all back then. Clearly, you're all valiant soldiers who got messed up by a Turkin.
It's a Tyrkin?
Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large. They were pretty strong, but was it really such a big deal?
Spark it all. It was a huge one that did us in. Anyway, we'll go rendezvous with our friends. Sorry for dragging you out here.
So they got beat up by a Turkin. That's the...
Well, that was a bloody
That's
waste
the
of my
big
time and
monster?
talents. Ginormous Turkin, my shapely are.
It's difficult to believe that Turkins would even nest in this area.
And it's not like we could just go and rustle them up if they did.
Well, we could.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We
Do
could.
we go back?
I just can't get over how we came all the way out here and we didn't even get into a decent scrap. It's exactly this kind of shit that really roils my gut.
Uh-oh. Big monster behind us? Oh, it's a big Turkin.
Whoa!
That's a decently sized Turkin. I wouldn't say big. Or ginormous.
Now we're talking. That's what I want to sink my teeth into.
All the poor... What? He's not even trying to fight us.
Him, you lily-livered dags.
Wait, but he's not trying to... Isn't this like... This is abuse and murder, right? Like, he's just minding his own business, and she's like, let's kill him. Oh god, it's one of these. Oh no. Okay. Let's follow those tracks. I mean, TBH, you guys haven't gotten to see this area very much. In fact, have we walked through here at all? I think if we did, it was like one time for like a little bit. But I like this area because it very much reminds me of Satoral Marsh. I think it may actually be Satoral Marsh. I think this area is supposed to be Satoral Marsh mixed with, like, who knows what, honestly. But, yeah, it's very pretty here. There's lots of Igna, Caterpile, Gogol, some Arachnos, like, things like that. Grammar Play says, I meant the show. I watched the movie, though. Oh, okay. The Rugrats movies were, like, a big deal. I mean, like, literally, I went and saw the movie in, like, theaters. And, like, I don't know, they don't really do stuff like that anymore. I mean, granted, COVID has kept a lot of movies out of theaters. You know what Disney, you may agree with me on this, but I'm kind of offended that Hocus Pocus is going straight to Disney Plus, because I really was looking forward to seeing it on a big screen. Now, you could take it as, well, they didn't think it was good enough to go straight, like, to go to theaters. And maybe that's true, and that would be very saddening. But also, like, part of me thinks that the reason they're keeping it strictly on Disney Plus is so that they can sell Disney Plus subscriptions. Because they know a lot of people are going to want to watch the movie, because the original is such a classic now. But it's kind of sad, because, like, I was really looking forward to, like, going to an actual movie theater and, like, seeing it, and, like, having... Well, I guess I can't really have popcorn anymore because of the whole butter thing, but... I wonder if movie theaters do, like, non-buttered popcorn. They probably do, right?
Why were you running?
Because you were chasing.
Oh god, oh, it's weird.
Everybody run away when scary.
But you're a ginormous turkey.
I don't feel like Turkin should be able to talk.
When she puts it like that.
It's definitely
I know that
more
they do,
ginormous
I
than
know
a
that they
normal
do talk,
turkin.
but it's always weird whenever you hear one talk.
What is big idea, huh? Barging into roost with muddy foots, it shows poor breeding.
Don't act innocent, beak freak. You're the one who messed up my guys.
Huh? And what's the problem with that?
You want to know the problem? How about I explain it to you with my fists, you shit-crusted featherbrain?
Gondor, my god!
Where humans came from, but they attacked me, so I chased them away. That is the end of story.
Oh, this is a nice Turkin.
Ruckus in neighbor
I'll
Brute
leave him
Reason.
alone.
Turkin just want peace and quiet. Quiet! Not too much to ask.
This Turkin is like the get
Well,
off
we
my
did hear
lawn
it that the
Turkin.
soldiers get away.
You humans think we special. Keep coming to capture and attack us. When Turkins get attacked, we return claw for claw. But we never attack humans.
The
if
voice of
humans
this
not attack
Turkin.
us.
What? So you weigh up whether or not you want to pick a fight?
Humans not any different.
Humans?
Violence only breed more violence. Therefore, when hit Turkins, expect it back.
Did you just threaten me? Wow, you got guts, blockhead. I think I'll grill him for supper.
Hold on, let's not get heated, Ghondor. It does make a lot of sense what he's saying.
So, tell us, why are you here?
They're no big mystery. Had Argo over territory, so now Turkins just look for easy living
Turkins?
places.
I can't even do that, like,
Somewhere comfy?
this voice is amazing.
Comfy, yes. Turkins is not island, just like humans.
Not an island? What, you gonna build some kind of bird confederacy and then attack us?
No confederates. I'm not attacking flock like you. When fighting, I alone.
So, what do you mean, you're not an island?
It has kids.
These are my Turklets. I search for easy living place for them. Huh?
Oh.
He's just a nice,
That's why
he's just a
when
nice
strangers
Turkin
attack,
father.
I has to fight back. Humans only flock with birds of same feather. I try talk sometime, but they only run away.
Can't really speak for you personally, Bud, but it sounds like you've had it rough.
Very rough. Like trouble with neighbours wasn't bad enough. They're also little food to eat. Me think soon time for move again. New place with no humans. Better grazing.
What? You don't get enough grub here?
That right. I Turkin gourmet.
I don't think you get to be picky in your case, mate.
Was little Turkin joke. Plan to move, it for provide better food opportunity for Turklets. Just before I go out to forage for Turklet dinner.
Oh no. So when you bumped into us earlier...
That right? Then I chased again? Is some kind of instinct for humans chasing Turkins? They complete ruined.
So, if you had that food, you could move.
If we had enough food for migrate, we could leave within an hour. But this neighbour brood, so many humans and monsters. Migration have to wait a long time.
She says.
Right. We'll do your shopping.
Oh
Let's
my
see
god.
now. This neck of the woods, juicy broccoli and zapcap should do it.
Ghondor, are you sure?
We'll be back with the food. So you and your brats get ready to leave, all right?
Huh? Kind human really exists. Have to adjust expectations for future. Human can also bring 10 spring roots.
Hey, don't push your luck. It still ain't too late for me to barbecue you. And anyway, you brought this on yourself.
So we're really doing this?
I'm guessing Gondor's got some
I
kind
mean,
of
this is
thought
not the
here.
first time we've,
Might as
like,
well tag
allied
along.
with Turkin in this
Showing
game.
good judgment there, meathead. Maybe you're not hopeless after all.
What's that? You hungry for a knuckle sandwich?
Huh? Sorry for bother, humans. This very big help.
Honestly, he's
Add
precious.
more names?
Honestly, he's precious. Oh no, we have no spring roots. Wait, how? How do I have no spring roots? Where do I get spring roots at? Micro Turkin, mini Turkin? Scrawcree! Yeah, I got it. I'll bring you the stuff. Hold on to your feathers.
I see some relations
Okay.
have changed.
Where do I go for the spring roots? Over here, apparently. Oh, this is near... Okay, there's like a level... I think it's like 73 or 83 unique Gogol that was over here that I fought and killed off-stream like a long time ago when I was exploring this area, but apparently spring roots are over here, and I'm guessing I just pick them up off the ground? I don't know. Oh, there's a container over there that I never found. Don't know how I missed that. Oh, they're all over there. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll go over there and grab them after we get this.
I hope we can make use of this.
Disney says, I have a designer run to sit and watch, so I'm gone for the night, but have fun with Ghondor and stay hydrated. All right, Disney, you have a wonderful time with your work, and we will see you tomorrow night. All right, are there enough here?
Finally.
Oh, that's 5 of them. Okay, so there must be like another batch of them somewhere else. But where? Where could they be? If I were to guess, I would say... I don't know, probably in this direction. Apparently, I've actually never been all the way over here, so... I don't know if I've even fought this group, like, this group that's fighting, I probably haven't fought over here, but, like, also, we are full on silver Nopon coins. Well, technically, though, this could give me affinity. Let's see if one of the options is... Oh, I have done this one. Okay, never mind. We'll refuse to take a side, then. There's a corpse. There's a corpse to play flute music to. And you know what they say? Play your corpse some flute music. Corpses love flute music. And I have not gotten to say that in a long, long time because, for the most part, I've pretty much cleared all of the maps of, like, most of the corpses, but hey, there's one right here. Oh, dear. Hello, scary Seprond, I think these are called. That's not a unique, though. No, that's not even a unique. Who cares?
I'd better send them off.
What is this affinity gonna be for? What colony is that? That must be colony 4. Because I think that's like the close... Well, actually, so colony 4 is in the Forest region, but then also there's that colony Iota, I think is like over there. Either way, we have what we need, so... Oh god, is this really the closest I can get? Like, that's where I need to go. I need to go back there. Okay, well then... Shoot, I don't know. Let's go over here. Okay. By the way, if anybody is watching the stream and you are enjoying the atmosphere and enjoying the experience, and you want to help us out, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm getting a little bit worried that we're not going to be able to make that goal. Now, never say never. I mean, we could just get a big burst of subscribers out of nowhere, for sure. That can always happen, so never say never, but...
Juicy broccoli and
like, that's the goal, is 500 by the end of the year, and we're also really close to 300, so if you guys want to help us out, subscribe to the channel.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like they'll be able to tell the difference. Should be enough for the kids anyhow. The lurching monstrosity will make do.
Wait, Ghondor, you're actually worried about the little ones?
Hardly.
Ghondor has a big
You
heart.
realize there's a chance that the
She
larger
tries
one's
to act
behind
all
us,
hard
right?
and gruff, but...
If it turns out he has, we just punch his lights out. Simple.
I like her a
Be that as
lot.
it may,
Remember the
If
day
we get
when,
them to
like,
move
we
away
thought we weren't gonna like
ASAP,
Ghondor
it
very
saves
much, and
us
it
a
turns out
world of
she's
trouble.
very likable.
It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful.
All right, let's get this back to them then. And we can wrap this...
What was that?
Oh.
Stupid
Explosion?
twits. What now?
That was
Let's
an
check it out.
explosion.
Let's just hurry back.
Alright,
I'll
well...
leave him alone for a second, and now this, damn it!
Oh, is she talking about her... Oh, well, it's obviously whatever is going on here with these Kavesi. Oh, no,
What's
they're...
wrong with you,
Oh, no,
Herman?
they're attacking
This
him!
one,
Leave him
this.
alone!
Shut up! If we don't take you out, we'll never be able to look our commander in the face.
You the one
If you
that
take
attacked
him
us.
out... If you take him out,
Don't let them
then
look for
you'll
confusion.
really never be able to look
You
Ghondor in the
dipshit.
face.
What are you playing at?
Hey, you're the...
Oh, you come back!
Are you all right? What's going on?
The guy who voices Turkin must have had so much fun.
He's protecting his kids. Wait, chill out, you guys. This isn't what you think.
That thing's a monster!
Just leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You think we can show our faces back home if we got done in by an overgrown Turkin? Give me a break. If you're itching to get in our way, we'll just have to give you a beating!
Okay, I thought it was gonna have to come to this, as it usually does.
Seems like we're out of options.
What is the saying? Like, I'm giving out free ass whoopings and lollipops, and I'm all out of lollipops, or something like that. That's basically what's about to happen to these guys. They've made a big mistake here this day. My god, this elite actually has, like, quite a lot of health. I mean, he's dead now, but, like, he lived a bit longer than I expected him to. I want to target this one. Alright. There we go.
Hi, you still with us?
So much for help.
What the hell? You could have taken them all out easy.
Things was tricky. Turkin truce. No parent can bear to put own Turklets in danger.
Yeah, I get it.
Are all the Turkins all right?
Turklets are safe, but I not so.
Wait, what?
Please, no. Don't tell me.
What happened?
My gizzard, it leaking out.
What? They actually hurt
Pull
him?
yourself together. I'm not letting you leave your bloody kids alone.
Ghondor.
That is correct. I also not think it come to this. tragic day indeed. Raising little turklets can be such really hard work. But this, what happened here, this is own fault. Exactly like you say. Brought this all on top of self. Every time get attacked, I was such big flock fool to keep fight back. Never should fight human in first place. Quiet better. Should have run away to safer roost.
Think about your children, damn you! If you die now.
Maybe they can survive on own.
Uni can just heal him. Come on.
Their feather brains.
Come on. Don't kill the Turkin.
So you there, smallest human, please hear my lastest request.
What is it? Let's hear it.
If there is place that's safe and have no fighting, I want you take my turklets there so safe and tight. If they just need live, then turklets can handle by self. But they not do good for fighting. They not strong. Like I was when in primes of use. If Turkin can ask you.
Dear God. I was not Why? Why have they done this?
He's gone.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a Turkin. Seeing someone die before your eyes and not being able to do anything about it, it's shit.
But I think we did all we could.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you lot. Got a job for you.
A job?
You heard the bird. We gotta take him with. I, did kinda bring this on us all.
I don't really think it's your responsibility.
Did I ask you?
What's it gonna be?
Your kids coming? Or would you rather stay here with Daddy? All right, go say your farewells. But it's not safe here anymore. So don't take any longer than you have to.
Grammar Police says this was definitely the saddest death in this game.
Ghondor.
It is very
sure
sad,
about this?
and I'm not downplaying that.
Life
But I
put
don't
it
know
in
if
front of
it's
me.
the saddest
So I
death
wanted to
in the
do
game.
what I could
But
to make their lot bearable.
it's definitely caught me
And
off
there's just
guard.
the little ones left.
I did
they
not
say they
expect that
wanna
he was
live.
gonna die.
I can at least give them that much.
You're right. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, life can be a bitch sometimes.
True.
But what's the alternative?
True.
None of
Also
us
true.
planned it.
What is the alternative?
We're
Dying?
family now.
Ain't got
And
time for
family
that.
has to stick together, right?
Makes sense.
I'll tell you right now, the work will be hard. You'll have to scratch for your own grain. You sure you still want it? Your dad was a tough customer. Don't you ever forget that. Shit always comes at you sideways.
Are you okay, Ghondor?
Mind your damn business. You're not the ones who's gonna have to teach stuff to non-verbal bird things.
Bird.
True.
Let's get going.
Dialects
There's
are
plenty
fun.
to do and daylight's wasted.
Bird. Bird. Oh, God. Honestly, I probably sound like an idiot to Australians, so you know how it is. Or, I don't even know if she's technically Australian, or if her dialect is more like New Zealand, or what it is, but still. The big Turkin was pushed into battle, defending his children to the very last. Ghondor decided to look after them in their father's place. Alright. Wrath Fist Ghondor, martial artist, hero class's rank is increased to level 20, and the rank cap for this class is now lifted. Alright, so just as I read earlier today when I was looking up how to do this, that was very, very quick. We're only an hour into the stream and we've already finished Gondor's Hero Ascension. So I have a couple options here. I could just go and do Tritons. I could do Tritons right now. We could definitely get Tritons done in like a very timely manner. Or I could go do some like side questing. We could also technically go unique monster hunting because there's still I think like 5 or 6 unique monsters in this game that I haven't killed yet. But let's go like, you know what, let's go... We still could do Triton stuff, but first, let's go and just see what discussions we have. See if there's anything that I'm, like, interested in, if there's any side quests we could do. Now, there is the side quest where we could go to Shill, and I'm pretty sure I have all of the Nopon stones to turn in for that one. But if I turn it in, and oh my gosh, look, the Micro Turkin is here. Interesting. Craw, luck. Good luck. Yeah, cheers. We hear you, buddy. Okay. Oh, and the mini Turkin. What amazing things does this one have to say? So, have you gotten used to your new home yet? Craw. Turkin helps small bro and Ghondor human. Yeah? Oh yeah? I'm sure that's a really big help.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, cool. I don't know. TBH, I almost feel like I might want to do Triton's Quest because... I don't know, my throat is just, like, I'm not getting sick or anything, but my throat is just tired, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, like, sit and read a bunch of quest text today, but let's see what quests we could maybe have available here. Let's discuss at least a couple things, because I do have 9 pages of discussions. Here, we could discuss this, Aggie and Augie. I don't even think you get a quest out of this one, so let's discuss Soggy and Groggy, shall we? Since it is Gondor's, Hero Ascension episode. Aggie and Augie are, like, always right behind you, huh? Not literally always. Like, right now, they're off doing their separate thing. How long have they been with you? I forget. They've worked for House Van Dam as long as I can remember, though. So it was actually those two who looked after me the most since I was a tyke. You know, it makes sense. Van Dam's family's got a lot going on, so raising kids is, like, way down on the to-do list. Huh. I'm not trying to make it sound like some kind of sob story, mind. They've gotten me out of a tight spot more than once. And anyway, Garden Me was the only reason they followed me into that prison. Could have been their heads on the chopping block at any point, right? Not just anyone would risk that for ya. I know I can trust them. I bet if they heard you saying that, they'd weep themselves hoarse with joy. Heck, yeah, milady, you're too kind. Ha, too true, which is exactly why you dags can never tell, hear me? Or else. Okay, so, she's being all sappy, she doesn't want them to know about it, we're not allowed to tell, blah blah blah. Oh, Grammar Police says I was joking, but I was not expecting him to die. Oh, okay. See, it's hard to tell sometimes with, like, sarcasm and stuff. I will say that was a sad death. Like, the voice acting was sad, and I think that if that were, like, a character that had been traveling with us for, like, the entire game, I'd probably be very sad in that moment. Maybe even shed a tear. But, maybe even shed a tear, kid. Yeah, I'll just see myself out for that one. But yeah, I mean, like, it was sad, but, like, I didn't cry or anything, obviously. And I've cried a lot at this game. I mean, seriously, if you guys want to see me ugly cry and weep like a baby, just go watch the Origin episode. My God, I was an absolute wreck. I was an absolute wreck. Okay, so we have lots of things that we could discuss. You know, let's discuss crossing the vortex. I don't know, this one sounds interesting.
Could you all come round for a second?
Do you guys remember when we talked to Ethel about directions to Sword March? Whew, that's a blast from the past. Well, she said back then that anything that comes close to the vortex in the Great Sea gets ripped to shreds, yeah? So now we know why that is, and Origin's the reason. That's right. Back then, I don't think we could have... I don't think we could have imagined that something so huge was submerged there. Right? So anyway, it got me thinking. If we had Mr. Salmon's Levness back then already, we could have just flown right over the vortex. It had saved so much time. Honestly, I'm just glad we got the little guy now. Please not to discount Riku, with enough time, could also have built. Enough time being approximately 10 years, give or take 5 months. Well, that wouldn't have been any bloody help, now would it? I think Riku is feeling a little bit jealous of Salmon. He's like, wait a minute, I am supposed to be the male Salmon that the male Nopon that everyone loves and goes to for guidance. Not this guy, not this random Nopon. I wonder if... So, here's the thing, Riku is actually, oh yeah, because Riku is, Kevis, so he's from the Xenoblade 1 world, basically, which means that he's probably a descendant of Ricky, hence Ricky and Riku, but then, like, Manana, I don't know if she has any relation, because, like, Tora is the Nopon from Xenoblade 2, and Manana is the Agnian. I don't know. Technically, Nopon are not really even supposed to be Agnian or Kevis in the first place, so it's a little bit weird that, like, they were traveling specifically with Kevis people or Agnes people. I don't know. Either way, Riku's name has always been interesting to me, because Ricky, they're, like, very similar. Okay, so we have one about the Annihilator. You know what, let's do the consoles one. Oh, this requires Triton. Okay, we'll do that one when we do Triton stuff, which I don't know, should we do Triton stuff tonight? I feel like you know what, no, there's a lot of side quests to do, and I don't know if we're gonna do every side quest in the game, but we don't need to squeeze in Titans. Or, sorry, not Titan, Triton stuff tonight. We don't need to squeeze it in. There's plenty of things that we could occupy our time with here. Here's one called Role Models, and it has a picture of Ethel, so we should do this one. Because honestly, it's been so long since Ethel has gotten any attention. Wonder if we've become more like Ethel. What's that? What's that about Ethel? I mean, like, we saved Kairi from the hands of the enemy earlier, yeah? That's kind of like when Ethel saved us way back when. Huh. Yeah, she did do that. Haven't thought about it in a while. And this time, we were the rescuers. That's kind of emotional to think about. Oh, but remember, she took on Alevness that day all by her own sparking self, and that was in her 3rd term. Wait, Ethel was supposed to be only in her 3rd term? Oh no, he's talking about Kairi, right? Yeah, she did do that. I guess if it were easy to be Ethel, everyone would be doing it. Or maybe they are talking about Ethel. Was Ethel only in her 3rd term? That's a little shocking to me. Like, original Ethel, of course. Not current Ethel, who is technically now in her 9th term because we used the machine to, like, age her or whatever. I'd heard rumors, but it seems that they were, if anything, vastly understated. What a formidable warrior. Wow, thinking about trying to match Ethel makes me feel less confident than ever. We can still work hard to become someone that someone else might want to emulate. How about that? Ethel's a pretty cool chick. I like Ethel a lot. I wish that... Honestly, I shared this opinion before, but I sort of feel like the fact that Ethel has been brought back and that she... Like, I was okay with Ethel being reborn and kind of brought back. The fact that you can age her, though, and then she becomes playable again, and then she becomes, like, her old adult form again, it sort of cheapens her original death, in a way, I feel like. I would have been perfectly fine if they just made young Ethel, able to fight. Why couldn't young Ethel just fight? Because the whole point of Kevis and Agnes people being born not in, like, an infant age, like when they're brought into the world, is so that they can fight. So she should be able to just fight coming out of the, out of the cradles or whatever they're called. It makes no sense to me, really, that she has to be in her 9th term to be able to fight alongside us. It sort of just feels like they made it that way because they knew that people were going to want their waifu Ethel back. And I guess I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not super butthurt about it, but it does sort of cheapen her death a little bit. Same thing with Kamaravi, though. It sort of cheapens his death, that he's just like basically, it sort of feels like nobody really dies in this game. Like, even Mio, who died, didn't really die. So, I mean, I don't know, but, you know, I do love Ethel. So I'm glad that we have her in the party, and I'm glad that she's playable, and I'm glad she's a character, but it sort of feels like she was definitely, like, in the main story, and then after her death, they sort of really never brought her back again. Like, yes, she technically, in a way, comes back during I think isn't it during Kamaravi's quest when she comes back, like his Hero Ascension quest? So it's not even that's like an optional quest. It's not even part of the main story that you have to bring her back. But I kind of wish that I don't know. I just wish that she was given a little bit more time to, like, be in the main story and, like, have the spotlight. But I'm not so invested that I think that it, like, ruins my experience of the game or anything. You know what? Let's do this Trusting Teach one, because he still has a very shrouded past that I would like to know more about, and any insight that we can get into that is welcome. Tyon, you used to belong to Colony Lambda originally, right? Yes, I was reassigned to Gamma. You all know the story by now. I lost my way, but Commander Teach personally welcomed me in. Old Teach did? Huh. Under normal circumstances, you have to indicate a clear reason for transferring, but he didn't ask me a thing. Thinking back to it now, I suppose Commander Isard must have put in a word for me. Senna and I came to Gamma at just about the same time. Then we got put in the same unit. Phew, so you guys have been together all the way since then? Yes, isn't it strange? If tragedy had struck me in the way it did, I never would have met Mio and Senna. Nor you guys. Are you saying that everything happened for a reason? I don't know if I'd go that far, but certainly that outlook would make it easier to stay optimistic as we go on. Alright. So he's not a sort of passage of fate type of a person, but, you know. Alright, curious picture. I mean, we've got all these quests. I'm interested in the... Okay, so I think this is the one that appeared in Colony 9, the Spongy Spud eval. I'm assuming that is short for evaluation. It requires Xeon. I don't know, we might do that one. I'm considering that one. What washed ashore? I think we got that one with Colony Mew and, like, Nico and stuff. There's one called Nicknames. Let's do this one.
Where should I start?
They might be talking about Lands. Or, yeah, Lan, that's what it is. Hey, Lan. Please don't. But why, Lan? Don't you like your name, Lan? You keep that up and I'll start calling you Yoon. How about that? Oh no, not Yoon. Just kill me and be done with it. So then I'd be No, maybe? Oh god. And I'm Sen? Mio? Oh no, Mio's is just her entire name. Oh dear. Sounds like a bird call. These all don't exactly trip off the tongue, do they? And for Tyon, he'd be Tai, right? Tai? On? Tai on? Oh my god. What is the writing in this discussion? Yep, that's the one. But that's just my name. Would it be Tai? Would it be on? Would it be Tyon? Oh my god. I can't believe they wrote that. I can't believe they wrote that dialogue. Grammar Police says Ethel was in first term before they age her up. Well, yeah, no, but that's what I mean. I was okay with her being first term. That's exactly my point, Grammar Police, is I was okay with her being first term, and my question is like, all of the first termers are able to fight. Like, yes, they go through training, but they're all able to fight. So, like, why couldn't she just be, like, like, the playable Flash Fencer, but just as a first-termer? Like, I guess I just don't understand why she had to be aged up in order for her to be usable and on our party again. It sort of, like I said, it sort of just feels like a shameful excuse to, like, have her have big boobas again and be, you know, hot, like, waifu Ethel. Just my opinion, but, like I said, I'm not so super invested that I care that much. It's just an observation that I've made, and I have a slight opinion about it, but even then, I don't care too much. Delicious cooking. I wonder if I would unlock a new recipe if I... Here, let's do this one. Let's do delicious cooking. It seems that fish pies are a popular Colony Mew dish. Yeah, it looked it. No, Tyon, please don't tell me. Uh-oh. Indeed, I've decided to try and prepare a fish pie myself. We should let Manana have some well-deserved rest. Concern of friend is touching, but unnecessary. If fish pie is desire of heart, then Manana prepare with gladness. Look, I understand your apprehension, but I really want to reassure you. Having performed a comprehensive study on multiple cuisines, I'm confident of my ability to avoid a mishap like before. Mishap? Disaster, more like. Study cooking and cook cooking are two complete different things. Not to worry, provided the data is solid, it should be sufficient to follow the steps as outlined for the outcome to be assured. Oh no, he treats it like it's an exam. You have to put like a little bit of love into your cooking too. Love is always the secret ingredient, right? And therefore, I have prepared the 20 herbs and 30 spices as required by the improved recipe. And then I don't know what he's gonna say. 30 spices and 20 herbs. It sounds like the secret recipe to like KFC's chicken. That kind of amateurish arrangement is root of all problems in this world. Okay, so Manana is not on board. Nobody seems to be on board with Tyon's cooking. Nobody seems to be on board. All right, let's see what else we got here. Colony Muse salute. I don't know, if I'm not really particularly interested in the discussions, then I'm sort of saving them for another time. Like sort of a rainy day sort of a thing. Eye patches. You know what, this one's been sitting in our thing forever. Let's listen to this one.
Could you all come around for a second?
Blah, I know these eye patches are necessary, but they really mess with me when fighting. I get you, Senna love. I lose so much depth perception, I just can't get a good bead on the enemy sometimes. Granted, but if we're trying to get close to the Mobius Unseen, there's really no other way. For sure, until Monica gave us these, the Mobius knew every single thing we did, almost before we did them. The ambushes that awaited us at Colony 4 and Lambda prove it, yes. Well, except that we were safe while in the Black Fog. Sure, but we can't stay hidden inside the fog forever. Right, we never know when an annihilation event might occur. It's too dangerous to risk it. Yeah, I know. I'll keep my eye patch on. I was trying to figure out what she meant by the annihilation event. I thought the annihilation events were the Black Fog. That was my understanding, is that the Black Fog was the energy from the, like, annihilators, but I don't know. Oh god. Why am I so tired today? I'm so sorry. You guys know I never yawn on stream, but I'm just like, man, I've been chugging the caffeine too and in hopes that it would like wake me up, but I've had like a big energy crash today. I don't know how I got this way, but I do, like, I don't know. I told you guys on yesterday's stream that my blood tests came back, and apparently I haven't actually spoken with my doctor yet, so I'll have to see what she says, but according to my glucose levels, I'm like borderline potentially pre-diabetic, so I'm almost wondering if this kind of stuff is like blood sugar related. It could very well be. Even the lost numbers don't wear theirs 24/7 though, right? I'm sure there will be times when we're safe to take them off. Yeah, there was a very large section in the middle of the game where they wore their eye patches in like every cutscene, and I was real cranky about it because I was like, I want to be able to make thumbnails for the video today, but not have like people wearing eye patches. Oh man, you know, here's the other aspect of kind of what I'm thinking. So here's the deal. We can fill our time with some side quests, and I think I'm gonna do at least one side quest, but this stream, like, Disney left, Kalis is sick, like, who's in chat? I know Grammar Police is probably still here, but who else is still here? Ashley, Sam, you still here? Lentum, anybody? Like, according to this, I've got 3 concurrent viewers. I know that, like, you know, spoilers, but my husband does leave YouTube on his desktop, so, like, one of those is my husband, and one of them is me. So there's potentially only one person watching right now, and the average view duration for this stream is potentially the worst it has ever been. And I don't want to put all of this extra time and energy into pushing myself to stream when nobody is going to be watching. So here's, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to poke people in Discord, just to see if we can maybe get some more people in here. And then, you know, I'll play it by ear. Ashley Sam says, "It's me, I'm here, I'm here." Yeah, you're here. And that, honestly, we've done this whole song and dance before, Ashley Sam. We could go for another 2 hours, just you and I, and play this game. And maybe I should, but also, like, because we are sort of getting to the end of the, like, things that we said we needed or really wanted to do, aka the Hero Ascension Quests, like, there's no reason to push myself into playing the game if things just aren't going particularly well that night. So I want to make sure that people are in here and watching and, like, keeping me company and contributing, because I feel like the streams where no one's in here, they can just kind of get boring to watch, and I don't want my content to be boring to watch either. I mean, we have to think of the poor people in the future who are watching this as a VOD. Now, granted, they can technically skip through the boring parts if they want to, but, you know. There's a quest called Bountiful Ether. I feel like I've had this quest for literally ever. I don't know what it would be about. Well, it's obviously about ether cylinders, but past that. Here, Fog and Annihilation. Let's discuss this one, because we were just talking about this, and I kind of want to know more. Hey, so you know how there was all that black fog in the Benel Cave? Yeah. That was pretty bad, right? I only have the information I gained in the survey branch, but it's thought that the fog usually presages an annihilation event. We escaped unscathed this time, but there was a very real chance we could have been caught in it. So basically he's saying that the black fog is an indicator that an annihilation event is about to happen? Spark me. Irritatingly, just noticing the fog won't be enough to forewarn us of the event's occurrence. Huh, so it's not that quick then. Is this gonna be a problem? Well, it could happen anywhere between a few minutes to several years from the time of observation. There's no direct correlation between spotting the black fog and the timing of the event. Ugh, well that's just great news, isn't it? Best not to get anywhere near then. So these annihilation events, have they really explained what they are? Like, this is another one of my issues with this game, is I feel like there's so many loopholes and so many things that are, like, not really explained as well as they should be. And the black fog is sort of one of those things. Like, yes, they're talking about it now, but they're not really explaining anything we really don't already know. That's about the extent of it. Not that anyone's exactly been diving into it with glee, anyway. I don't know. I always assumed that the annihilation events were made from, like, the Mobius, but, like, they're basically an annihilation event is just where they, like, blast a big hole in the earth. And, like, for what purpose? I don't even know. Ashley Sam says, I was about to take a med that arrived today for sleep, but I'm not bailing on you, friendo. I'm not tired, so no worries. Hence the med. But nope, staying now in chat. Oh, well, you don't have to like, if you need to get rest, you need to get rest, Ashley Sam. And honestly, the stream tonight, even if, like, we do another quest or so, it's not gonna, like, this is gonna be a shorter stream than usual, I think. And I had planned on that anyway. Like, even before stream started and I knew what the turnout was gonna be for tonight, I still planned that this was gonna be a shorter stream, just because I knew that Gondor's quest was gonna be shorter. Did we get an explanation of the black fog at all? Asked Ashley Sam. I mean, not really. Not really. Like, I don't know. It's kind of been left up in the air. Here, there was that one of the where is it now? Of course, oh, here, the Annihilator. Let's discuss this. Let's see if this answers any questions. I did always wonder why Kevis Castle was in a place with that much black fog. Guess it's so that they can use the Annihilator, huh? Of course, that's likely part of it. But if they have a way to convert the fog into energy, then the uses for it need not remain limited to the Annihilator. So they're actually suggesting that the black fog is like a natural occurrence. If I stop to think about it, the tech there is kind of amazing. It could seriously turn the world on its head, innit? I'm sure the Mobius have it sequestered away to precisely avoid that outcome. And then we went and wrecked it. Until now, we've always been the ones being chased. I think it was a good chance to show that we can and will strike back at them. Next time, let's go even bigger. Yeah, we'll show them what us Ouroboros boys and girls are made of. Come on, I get that you're excited, but please try to remember what it is we're actually trying to achieve, Yeah, that didn't really answer anything either. I don't know, let's look for something else that might answer some questions. Now, I will say that, here's what we can do. I've been wanting to grind rep in Colony, not even, like in the Kevis Castle, here. Kevis Castle Affinity. I'm gonna look up how to get affinity with them. Cause I'm stuck with affinity with them, and they have like, they have a couple of affinity perks that I really would like to unlock. Do missions which appear at the castle and talk to the people walking around. Okay, so like what? What exactly are, like... I don't know. Kevis Castle quests, maybe? Okay, so there is a list of quests that can happen in the Kevis Castle area. Oh, see, this is not helpful, though. No, I want Kevis Castle quests. Kevis Castle region. Quest exclusive enemy, quest exclusive bosses, enemies. How about just quests? How about you just tell me quest names? That would be great, game. I don't think it's going to, though. And by game, I mean wiki. I'm talking to the wiki. I don't know. That didn't help. I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out, like, what the Kevis Castle quests are. Does that look like... No, those are, like, city robots. Oh, you know what? I did say... Let's, like, do, like, some of the things in previous episodes or streams that I said I wanted to go and do. Let's go and do those things today. Like, for example, there's an area in city... I think this might be it. Actually, no, that's not it. It's on this. Oh yeah, it's like the module warehouse, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna go over here because I think that we got a key. We got a key that said that it went to somewhere in city, and I think I know where it might go to. We got it during Xeon's quest. Ashley Sam says, black fog, curiouser and curiouser. And my bangs won't stay out of my face now, and I'm going nuts. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, so... Is this the door? No. Oh no, that's just the door in here. Oh, and then this guy. Okay, this guy's like, just blocked. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a door back here that was locked. Or am I not even in the right set? Maybe I'm just not in the right place. Hold on. This doesn't look right. No, we're like on the... Okay, I need to go up higher. This is not right. Okay. So this is not even the area I was talking about. I need to go up this ladder, and then we need to make our way all the way... Actually, you know what? There's a fast travel point up here. If I go here instead, I think this will get me here quicker. That way I don't have to climb up all the ladders and stuff. Also, we never really explored out here. Is this all there is to this? Yeah, I guess this is all there is. Okay. What is this even a view of? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't think I've really taken a proper look at this. So I guess since City moved, like, I don't know where we're supposed to be right now, but there's lots of pretty waterfalls over there. That's very pretty. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just do a little bit of exploring. We'll maybe grind out some rep. I just really want to raise reputation for, like, Kevis Castle and, like, potentially maybe City as well. But and now that I'm actually over here, I'm sort of second... Oh, is it down there? Oh, it's down. But if I jump down there, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm so gonna die if I jump down there. But I'm like, the alternative is like, okay. All right, I'm gonna try jumping down here. I will probably die. But you know, like, maybe I won't though. Maybe I won't die. Ooh, I may not.
Everyone.
Oh, no, the game just auto-kills me. Okay, that's very rude. That's very rude, game. All right, so we have to go from the lower section. This is unfortunate. Ashley Sam says, I'm horrible navigating game maps. I get lost all the time. Well, you and me both. Honestly, friend, you and me both. But I know how to get up here because I've gotten here before. I just thought, oh, well, maybe I can cheese the system and take a shortcut. And it turns out, no. The game had different plans for me. This plan won't go well. It never does. No, it never does, but we still try every time. Every time I'm like, do you think I can make this jump? And every time we die. And, you know, surprisingly, most of the time when we die, it's not because we couldn't make the jump, it's because the game, like, auto-kills me for some reason. I don't like the whole auto-killing thing. Like, I should have very easily been able to jump onto that and, like, survive. But, you know, whatever. The game decided it was not meant to be, so we're going the old-fashioned way. Because I was up here exploring the other day by myself, and I swear I remember finding a door that said it was locked. And I was like, well, if I ever find a way in or, like, find a key, then I'll come back here. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Wow, maybe I made it up in my head. Or maybe, you know what, maybe it was just the warehouse. Maybe I was just remembering the warehouse and I remember seeing the cradles. Maybe that's what it was, and there was actually no way, no locked door or anything. Maybe I just assumed there was a... No, I could have sworn... No, I've been down there before. No, I've been down there before. I have. I've been down in this area. I've been here before. Oh, see, you can land here, and look, there's even a container there. How do I get to that area? That's where I'm trying to get to. There's gotta be another way in, then. Maybe I go from this direction. Oh, there's also, like... Oh, weird. Random Nopon just staring at a wall. Oh, hey, Garrett, what do you have to say? Are the Ouroboros candidates alright? Yeah, they're good. Were you worried about them? Of course, those youths are the ones that will have to carry this city. Just tell them not to do something like that again, okay? Yeah, maybe if we feel like it. Uni being sassy, as per usual. Okay, I don't know, maybe I can go up this way? I know I've been up there before, I know I have. I mean, you guys clearly saw there was an opened container over there. So, like, you can get up there somehow, but maybe we go from this direction. Like, I know there's like an area over there, and if I remember correctly, there was also a door. And the door said it was locked. There's QBB. I don't... Actually, wait, what is back here? What is this? What is this? Oh, well, obviously I've been back here, because I've explored this part of the map, but, like, what is this? Just a complete dead end with nothing? Okay. Cool. I love your, I'm gonna jump and see if I make it style of gameplay. Well, TBH, if the game punished me more for dying, I think I would think, like, I would think a little bit harder on it, but because the game doesn't punish me that much for doing it, I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? I just respawn somewhere else? Ah, well, there's somebody to talk to up here. Oh, it's hacked. You're looking busy. I'm lending a hand to the lost numbers. Nothing like manual work to blow away the brain fog. Does this mean you'll be going into battle with him as well? Nah, not likely. There's no way I'm up to snuff for that right now. I'm just focusing on the dirty work at the moment. I see. Well, don't work yourself ill. Okay, so we're up here now. There's like some, you know, city levenesses or whatever we're calling them. And then there's this. Oh, which I can't go into. Okay, well this is awkward. Okay, so I guess there really was no... Maybe I really was thinking of the warehouse. Maybe I was just really thinking of the warehouse and I thought, oh, well, there must eventually be a way to go in there. I don't know, let me go back down to the warehouse and just double check, make sure there are no locked doors anywhere. I mean, TBH, I don't know why I would have ever thought that I could actually go in there. Because it doesn't really... Maybe I just thought, oh, eventually I'll be able to go into this door. But no, I don't think I can. You're more brave than I, VinnyAdventures. I don't know. There's obviously some quests we could do in city. Let's go to the castle. Specifically, like this area, like the tap dancing Nopon. I don't think that I went through this area looking for every NPC that I possibly could to try to see if I could unlock some Collectopedia cards. There are no Collectopedia cards for Kevis Castle. There are literally none. But there is Kevis Castle Affinity. So clearly there's a way to grind out like Kevis Castle Affinity. Also, where is it at? I think it's over here. There's like a pathway. I just want to show this so that you guys know that it's here. I have not been able to figure out how to get in though. There's a pathway back there and we'll go and look at that, but first I want to show you guys this direction. Actually, what is up here? What is this? Oh, very useful. Back here, you kind of go down here and you're like, oh man, this is such a secretive area. Surely there's going to be some like goodies back here for me. And you go all the way down and I mean, like literally at this point, you're like, oh man, there's definitely gonna be some stuff back here. And then you see that there's a container and there's like a room to get into and you're like, ooh, I wanna go in there. So then you come up to this door and there's nothing. You can't open this. You can't open this, but I will show you, like, if I press the map button, standing this far away from the door, like I press X, then it allows us to go to the screen. However, if I stand next to this door and I press X, nothing happens. The only time that usually happens is when you're standing too close to like a door, or like a canteen, or like some kind of interactable thing. So that sort of leads me to believe that eventually this door can be opened. I looked around the room, there's no ladder, there's nowhere to climb up. I thought, well, maybe I can parkour my way up here, and no, you just really can't get up here. As far as I'm aware, there's no way up. So I ran all the way back out here, and tried to find another way in, because I'm like, clearly there is a container there. The container has some sort of goodie in it, and I would like said goodie.
Let's use this.
Oh, Lexi is here. Lexi says, hey, just stopping by and giving a like. I'm tired. I want to try to get some sleep. Well, thank you for stopping in, Lexi, and thank you for the like. I appreciate that, friend. I hope you get good rest. And hopefully we will see you tomorrow, friend. But thank you again for stopping by. That was really nice of you, Lexi. So there's this alleyway too. And you can come down here, and very similar to the other door, there is a door here. Except this door can also not be opened. At least not right now. But look, that same container is like right there. Right there. So I'm like, okay, that's annoying. But then I'm like, well, maybe there's just like another way into this building from like a different location. So Then what I try to do is I like come over here and I just take a look around the perimeter of this building, making sure I'm not missing any ladders or any like places to like go in. And I'm not so far. Like, you can't open these, you can't do anything here. You can't go in this door does not open. But like, alas, there is the container like in that building pretty much. There's like this section, can't go in any of these. Like, I don't know. You can go back here, but there's nothing back here. There's like a bunch of like shooting dummies over here, and the Kevis soldiers are like practicing. But there's like, as far as I'm aware, there is no way to get into this building. At least, like, I don't know. And like, weirdly enough, I think it's underneath us because like this is the edge of that room, but like we're on top. Like, we're basically in this room, but we're not. Like, according to the map. So what I'm assuming is that there are Kevis Castle quests that are going to help me get into that room. I think I have discussions available for, and they will start Kevis Castle quests, but I don't know what they are, so... Oh, there's all... Wait, oh, there is a new person to talk to. Hold on.
Do with some food.
Hold on, go back.
Refreshed and ready to take on the
Stefan. He has a beret on, it looks like. Is that a beret? I don't know. I think that's beret. Oh, woe is me. Huh. What do you want? Leave me be. Can't a man wallow in misery and peace?
Good to add more
wow,
names.
So Stefan is very dramatic and is wearing a beret.
Better make sure we're well rested.
That's it. That's my observation. That's all I have to say about that. You're definitely more curious than I am in games. I tend to run straight to my task and never divert. Oh, I love exploring. Exploring is the best. I don't know. White fog on Arithia Sea. Mysterious assailant, that's for gray. Bountiful ether, irritation. Irritation. I wonder if irritation could be a colony. Okay, this thing, achievement, that is called, like, that is a... I know exactly where that is. It's literally right behind this place that we're in right now. So let's discuss this. It's not going to start a quest, but we can still discuss it. First it was Agnes, and now we've managed to destroy Kevis Castle's flame clock too. Slow and steady progress in it. Sounds weird coming from me, I know. There's all different sides to the power of Ouroboros. That's true enough, and yet there ought to have been many in the past who became Ouroboros and fought Mobius. You mean we only did it because we're us? Yes, I sincerely think so. At first I felt uncertain about it, but now I can state it with confidence. It's thanks to all of us that we made it this far. I'm truly grateful to have had the experience of standing shoulder to shoulder with all of you. Is anyone going to say something? Nothing really comes to mind. I didn't expect that kind of speech from him, of all people. I feel a bit embarrassed now. Is my face burning? So awkward. Tyon, I'd like to return your sentiment. You saved my skin many times over, and I don't think I can ever thank you enough. Now there's a good follow-up. I see. Why are they saying all these things to themselves? I see. When you put it so bluntly, it makes one feel a little put on the spot. But Tyon, you're the one who started it, you muppet. They're all having this secret conversation. Tyon has no idea. Alright, I don't know. Irritation looks like one, like it could be one. Okay, this is obviously for Colony Lambda. This is obviously for Colony 4. I think Scavenging is a city one. Unsent Husks could be for Kevis Castle. Expeditionary Mission could also be for Kevis Castle. And then Widespread Custom. But see, you have to understand too, like, I think the further back these are in our discussions thing, like, the longer it's been since we've gotten them. What about Bountiful Ether? You know what? Oh, look, the beret! Oh, okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one, because this guy is wearing that beret. Maybe this is a quest from the guy that we just spoke to. I hear some strange individual has been creating some sort of colorful picture at Fort Overbus. I think that's where we're at right now. Oh yeah, they call them paintings, right? I heard about that from Monica. It's that culture thing they're always banging on about. You don't really get people making paintings like that in Kevis. Yeah, I thought only city folk did that kind of thing. What would you say to a field trip? I can't deny my interest is piqued. Hold the iris. No nonsense, Tyon wants a nosy just for the spark of it. For the record, Uni, I don't live entirely by the book. No objections here. Let's see what we can see at Fort Overbus. Fort Overbus. I keep wanting to say Vibrus or like virus. Fort Overbus. Fort Overbus. I don't know, weird. An artist. Is this the person that we just talked to? I can't even remember their name. We just talked to them and I can't remember it. Yes, this is a quest for this colony. Okay, good. Very good, Vinny. See, observational skills, they're important. If you see somebody wearing a beret in the place you're in, and you're looking for quests for the place that you're in, and a discussion has a man in a beret that looks very similar to the man in the beret that you just spoke to, then that may very well lead you to a quest in the area you are currently in. See? Detective skills. Huh. Excuse me, but are you the person that's been making a painting around here? Just one painting though, not multiples, just a painting. You've only been making one. Huh. Are you okay? Will you listen to my tale of woe? I was once a soldier who attended Consul K, so that I might capture his likeness within a portrait. Are portraits different from normal paintings? Portraits are technically, I feel like this guy would say it portrait. Portraits are a type of painting. I painted K as I was ordered. It was my sacred duty. And then one day I heard that K had fallen to some ruffians called Ouroboros. My life's purpose vanished like smoke. Uh-oh, that's awkward. Man, who would do such a thing? Life's purpose, spare me. However, my passion undimmed, I returned to the castle where there could yet be a consul. Yet every day my talent is mocked. How can an image fell an enemy soldier? They jeer vulgarly. Not a soul remains in all Ionios who appreciates my art. I've not heard of any. But enough of my sorrowful tale. Who are you? Wait! No! You're the Ouroboros! Don't worry, we mean you no harm. We were only wondering if you wouldn't mind showing us your painting. This, portrait, I mean. No, I don't mind. It's blank. I mean, literally, it's a white canvas with nothing on it. I see, figure of a person rendered in colored eyes using a soft brush and a material called canvas. That's a portrait, isn't it? That's right, and portrait painting forms part of culture. It's a concept Kay educated me in. But hoi polloi soldiers ascribe no value to it, so I have returned to the castle in slender hope of succor. I think that's how we decided that word is said, as succor. But if no one's buying, you're in a tight spot, eh? Exactly, yes. Well, I don't think culture is going to do much good when you're risking your neck out on the front lines. Culture. Wait, Uni, you said Monica had been talking to you about culture before? Oh yeah, and? Can such a thing be true? I bet Wellwell would know all about that kind of stuff. He's an Oppon from the city, so it figures. Wellwell is the one that sells books, right? The city? I've never heard of such a colony, but something about the name certainly smacks of culture. Very well then. Would you be so kind as to show my little daubs in this city of yours? I don't remember signing up for... Surely such discerning folk shall be able to value my art and at its true worth. And if not, then I shall simply... Okay, save the waterworks. Let's do it. Poor thing looks like he's at his end of his tether. Ugh, fine. Oh, thank you! I shall entrust you with my precious portrait. Kay's portrait. Okay. Okay, let's get this valued at Well shop. This is the piece I have most faith in. Among all my work, all my hopes go with you. So we're literally having his portrait like valued. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go over here. Ashley Sam says just one painting only, yes. And he gives us painters a horrible stereotype. Well, technically that's me. Technically I'm giving painters a horrible stereotype. I could be reading this guy's name. Well, I mean, the dialogue is the dialogue, but the way that I'm reading him and the overall vibe I'm giving him, that's all me. I mean, yes, I'm playing into context clues, and that's why I've made the decision to you know, make the choices I've made, but... Welcome to Shop of Well. Hi, Well. We brought something we'd like you to take a look at if you've got a moment. You're not customer today. Well, take a look. Ah, this is portrait. Sometimes we arrange handling of such thing in shop. This was painted by Kavesi. He'd like to have its value appraised. We ain't got a clue ourselves. It's certainly long time since Well see art of people outside city. Well overcome with sudden inquisitivity. Leave painting with Well for further investigate. Cheers for being so quick about it. Oh, ho. What is it? Hey, don't laugh. That guy was trying his best. This portrait, a total piece of garbage, trash, shit, maybe? No, total piece of masterpiece. It's perfection. Subject is meh, but boldness of brush stroke, innovation of palette. If Well ascribe value of fiscal nature to work, then 200,000 G is piddling bargain. Wow, that much. I mean, granted, we have like 20 million G, but still. 200 grand for these squiggles? That very rude. Artist of this portrait is talent of rare genius. I knew it had to be something special, but this far defied my expectations. What are you so happy about? Let's give Stefan the good news then. You not selling piece? Well, we haven't asked the artist if he wants to sell. Well understand. Let Well provide official stamped report of valuation. That guarantee good for everywhere in Ionios. Thank you. Okay. So I imagine Stefan will be pretty happy with this outcome. Artemis is here. Artemis says, I gotta start pre-prepping songs. It took a long time to pick one. Oh, hold on. I probably should start by reading the song lyrics that Artemis posted. Oh, Mary Contrary, how does your garden grow? Come with me and you'll be the 7th maid in a row. My answer was laughter soft as I lowered my head. You're too late. I'm afraid this flower's already dead. I don't know. Now, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? I don't know where exactly that little snippet of song comes from, but I do know that they're in the Secret Garden. They do sing that in the Secret Garden. Maybe that came originally from the Secret Garden. I'm not sure. But I'm assuming that that's somebody who's using that lyric and that sort of jingle in their own way or on the song and then have added, because I don't remember the rest of those lyrics. Artemis says, I was thinking a 14, or some as the world caves in, but still, it's going, I got candy corn, so you know. I also too have, well, so technically my husband has candy corn, but I could literally go out and, you know what? Be right back. Look. This stream hasn't been going so hot, and I'm running low on energy. I want to load up on some more sugar. I'm gonna go grab some couple pieces of candy corn. Hold on, I'll be right back. I have obtained the candy corn. See? Candy corn for proof. Artemis says, yo, I was just thinking about that time I cut my finger open with scissors. Oh, are you guys talking about how Ashley Sam cut her finger off today? LOL, candy corn is awesome. I'm okay, thanks for asking. Though Vinny will tell you I'm lying because I cut my finger open with scissors today. She is lying. She's dying as we speak. She's literally hemorrhaging out of her finger. She's losing all of her blood. You know, you could replace, like...
fix this.
I don't know. How does the body work? Like, you eat things and then... Because, like, you know, when you get your blood drawn, they tell you to, like, eat and drink things, right? Because it, like, replaces the hemoglobin, the white blood cells. I don't know. Something gets replaced when you eat, like, food. Specifically, I thought, like, sugary food. So, eat some candy corn, and you'll be all Candy corn will heal your severed finger, Ashley Sam. Artemis says, I was using Swiss Army knife scissors one time with a sharp point, and I jabbed it into my finger. Blood everywhere. Anywho. Yeah, that sucks. Artemis says, how's your finger, and have you tried having some candy corn? Yeah, have you tried having some candy corn, Ashley Sam? Ah, you're back! Sorry, candy corn stuck. Ah, you're back! I was in an agony of waiting. Tell me, have you any news to report? Well... well... 200,000 G! Yeah, we couldn't believe it either. All that dosh for one little picture? I feel like he was just thinking, like, do I get mad because this guy just said that my painting is just a little picture, or am I still happy about the fact that it's worth so much? How can I possibly thank you? What price? Faith in oneself. How can one value the knowledge that other people appreciate one's art? So what do you want to do with the portrait? Do you want to sell it or keep it? I know exactly what I shall do. I shall gift it to you. I don't know if I really want a picture of a console, but okay. Are you sure about that, mate? 'Tis but a small token of my gratitude for resolving the problem that had been gnawing at my heart. What problem? The problem of passion. The passion inspired by a work of art is the most important aspect of culture. I used to have Kay to opine upon my work and feed my passion for the arts. After his untimely passing, there was none left to confront the true meaning of my work. I was half resigned to obscurity. However, you hand me this judgment of abundant value? The passion I had lost returns tenfold, overflowing my heart. I'm getting about 1 word in 10. Your model portraits... you model your portraits on real people, don't you? Who will you paint next? This will be my first comeback work, so I should take someone brimming with personality to be my model. Wait, are you going to paint us? No, you're too fierce of spirit, too bestial to be the subject of my portrait. What I want to paint is someone who appears weak at first glance but has a core of strength within. Yeah, that rules out us 6 then. Why don't you get one of the commanders involved, or one of the others who've agreed to help us? That would be wonderful, I am in your debt! We'll see if we can find anyone who looks promising and bring them back here. I shall await your return. Wow, this quest is still not over. Bring a model who will fit Stefan's next painting, then talk to him. Wait, what? It's saying... Oh, apparently we... Oh, do I get to pick one of my... Oh, I get to pick one of my hero classes. I know exactly who I'm...
I can take care
Teach!
of support.
Come on, you hot, sexy man. Come on, Teach. I think that this is implying that I get to pick any of my hero classes. What an unusual outfit! One can infer from this fashion a strong sense of haughtiness. But it is a little too coarse for my purposes, not fitting of my vision at all. You may leave. Oh, I'll leave after I get in one good punch on you, pal. Oh wait, why is Ghondor... Oh no, did I not switch? Oh, I didn't switch out of Ghondor... Wait, what? Oh, I thought I switched. Oopsie poodle. Teach, where are you?
The end game approaches.
I don't know, maybe there's a very specific hero that he wants, but I'm gonna try Teach. Oh, I can feel a terrible pressure lurking in his smile. Ha, I can assure you my smile contains no such thing. If I can be useful to you, I would gladly work with you. I'm far too shy to be equal to this task. I'll decline this time. Oh, you don't want to paint? You don't want to paint? Teach? Really? Oh man. Okay, how about Xeon?
We'll make it.
Let's try Xeon. Xeon's like kind of a soft, emotional boy, right? I don't know. Such awe, such a commanding presence, the epitome of a commander. Sadly, this does not match my vision. You think I have a commanding presence? You're an odd one. Sorry I couldn't be of help, but I hope your efforts bear fruit. Okay. I'm trying to think of who... I mean, he may very well want Ajera, but I don't know. Maybe Valdi? Maybe Valdi. Let's try Valdi. Valdi's kind of like meek and innocent looking, but has a lot of power, right? Such awe, such a commanding presence. Oh, I didn't switch out Xeon. Wait, how do I keep not switching them out? How am I managing that? I guess I'm going to like the wrong page or something. I don't know.
And I'll do my part.
All right, Valdi, how about you? Whoa, that right hand of yours isn't an off-the-shelf model, is it? Is that original? And this is the hand my master pawn gave me. To my untrained eye, it is a work of prime craftsmanship. Alas, I am not familiar with painting Levnesses, so I must refrain. Oh, well, if you say so. Thanks for the kind words, and sorry I can't be of more use. Okay, so he doesn't want Valdi either. Huh. Maybe Juniper? I mean, I wanted it to be a male character, but maybe Juniper? Actually, what about Isard? Let's try Isard. Isard is kind of like a soft, like, spoken person. Ah, you've brought me an illustrious tactician by the dignity of his expression, but he differs from my desired image. Of course he does. I wouldn't dare call myself a tactician in the presence of Tyon here, but I was quite flattered at the idea of having my portrait painted. Ah well, shame. Oh, Artemis says, I just hate getting my blood stolen because it's almost always a big thing. Yeah, I just had to have my blood drawn. That's how I know that my glucose levels are, like, possibly pre-diabetic, is because I had my blood drawn for a physical the other day. I haven't had the actual physical yet, though, so I haven't actually spoken to my doctor yet, so I don't know if I'm actually pre-diabetic, or if... Because, like, apparently you have to do... Like, once they suspect that you're pre-diabetic, they have to run multiple tests, so maybe I'll know, like, by sometime next month, but I don't know. Artemis says, vitamin D levels are low. I take a vitamin D supplement every day. And I would strongly recommend that everyone take a vitamin D supplement every day, because that is, like, a very good way to give your immune system, like, an easy boost. Don't have all the results back for med levels, but they increase by dose, which, contrary to most medicines, is a good thing. I call them meds because they are pills. As far as I know, I'm not chronically ill. I'm trying to see if you mentioned which... If you mentioned what your pills were. Either way, yeah, getting your blood drawn is never fun. It's never fun. Okay, my next guess is gonna be Juniper. Oh, I know what I've been doing. I've accidentally been changing Noah's class. Oopsie poodle. Okay, let's put him back to Incursor. Alright, how about Juniper? Yes! Yes, you fit my vision exactly! Okay, I kind of had a weird feeling. Have we managed it? However, the ears are just a little bit... They don't harmonize with the motif of the whole. Sorry for being rude. I don't suppose the ears come off. No. Understood. So he doesn't want Juniper because she's Gormati, so he's racist as well. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna try Riku. Let's try Riku and Banana. Oops, see, this is what I keep doing this. Let's try Riku and Banana. I don't know. Oh, a pair of Napon. I'm afraid I have trouble distinguishing Napon. Inconceivable. How are you not able to tell Riku from this Twitchy Pawn? Who are you calling Twitchy Pawn? Uh-oh. They're about to have, like, a marital argument. Yes, I know they're not married, but they might as well be. I mean, it is fun getting to see all the different things that he says about these characters. How about Miyabi?
I won't falter.
Let's try Miyabi.
Not if we can change this world.
Oh, so close to my ideal portrait subject. But I'd just like a smidge more strength to inspire the soldiers. So he wants strength, but not too much strength. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, God. I mean, we have every character unlocked in the game. One of these people is bound to work. It's not gonna be Melia. Wait, what if it is Melia? Let's try Melia.
You have my full support.
Will he mention that she's the Queen of Kevis? Ah, this is the replacement queen for the false one, which you toppled so mightily. He literally just called her the replacement queen. She is the queen! Oh my god. Nobody likes an imposter. He refers to the fake who stole my throne so long ago. Well, nothing to be done about it, I suppose. Oh my god. I did not think that 30 minutes of my stream was going to be taken today. Trying to just simply figure... Here, maybe Fiona. Fiona? I don't know. Fiona could work. Oh, Fiona worked. Okay, there we go. Yep, this is different. Specifically wants Fiona, huh? Oh, yes! The ephemeral appearance, bellied by the strength contained within, a core of steel gleaming in the eyes. Yes, you are the perfect model to bring my vision for this new portrait to life. Who, me? Please, this way. I must begin my great work. She's like, guys, are you sure about this? Your expression's a little stiff. Oh, is it? It's just that I've never done something like this before. I feel so exposed. You can do it, Fiona. Oh god, everyone's just sitting there staring at her. I'm doing my best. Can't you paint Land too? Ah yes, now that's the expression I'm after. Can you all talk to her about happy things to calm her nerves? Makes sense. How are you holding up, Fiona? Is there anything you want? Snacks? I don't suppose I can hold this pose forever. Well, somehow you shall have to manage. Just a little more painting to be done. How much is a little more? I'd say around 23 hours. 23? But that's so long, I can't stay awake that long. That's your concern. If you fall asleep halfway through, we'll just wake you right back up again. You've always got my back, Senny. Yes, perfect, keep that thought. I'm going to need you all to keep talking for the next 23 hours. Come on, your painting's lovely, wrap it up already. 23 hours, oh my god. Seeing his painting praised by the city, Stefan regained his confidence. If you're ever in need of some G, try selling one of his paintings to the city. Oh, you can actually sell... Okay, wait a minute. Okay, and also the Kevis Castle affinity changed. We're now rank 3, which is good. Item Retriever is actually specifically the one that I was, like, most concerned about getting. But Shiny Hunter would be great, too. But also, I don't know if I've got Collectopedia cards, like, available or unlocked now. Here, I suppose I could go into the Collectopedia things and see if there are any. We're looking for, like, Castle Kevis, I think, or probably Kevis Castle, specifically. Because, like, this says Agnes Castle. And yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. Stefan is not even around to talk. Oh, well, wait, maybe I stand corrected. There's Stefan. Oh, walking in like weird circles too. You have revitalized my spirit, breathed new life into my soul. I think, in fact, I will make it my mission to spread the culture Kay bequeathed me. Good plan. Hope you can pull it off. Oh, I fully intend to. I'll show the world there's more to life than just battle. Oh my god, what have you guys been talking about in live chat? Artemis says...
Right.
The pills are swag pills, they just make me swag. Oh, well you don't need pills for that, Artemis. And Artemis says, honestly, with how much I'm getting sick though, guys, I'm kind of worried. Am I pregnant? I could have sworn that was impossible for me, and that I was a virgin, but it would explain all the puking. Oh dear God, Artemis. You are not the Virgin Mary. You stop this nonsense. Ashley Sam says, poor Fiona. I prefer my abstract painting. Can't do people to save my life. Would you like a second chance to rephrase that sentence, Ashley Sam? Artemis says, I prefer drawing every time I paint. I have a mental breakdown and suddenly my entire hand is painted blue. I don't know, it just be like that. Hashtag just Artemis things. You know, sometimes Artemis, I look over in live chat and I read the things that you say and I'm just like, oh dear. Someone get this person some help.
We could do with some food.
Get your Artemis some help. Artemis's love help. Oh my god. Alright, let's listen to this one.
Could you all come round for a second?
Well, that was a bit of a shocker, eh? The portrait Stefan painted being worth 200,000 G. 200,000 G is equivalent to how many tasty sausage, please? Enough that even you'd get sick of them. Oh, that astonishing amount. More to the point, why would anyone drop that much currency on it? What use even is a portrait of Kay? Honestly, a portrait would have more use than the gold in this game. It's freaking useless, I'll tell you that much. Well, I suppose the city folk really hate the Mobius, so... target practice, maybe? Whoa. Okay. We probably have some more quests that we can do here. But instead, we're at the 2 hour and 18 minute mark, and I don't want tonight's stream to last as long as our streams usually do, but I don't necessarily want to end it off here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save at the tap dancing Nopon, and then I think we're going to watch that Banjo-Kazooie video that I was talking about. Ashley, Sam, Artemis, you guys up for watching like a really, really old 90s like video game advertisement that was voiced by John Lovitz of all people? Trust me, this sounds a lot, I don't know, this could just be pure nostalgia, like, taking the reins here, and this may be the worst thing we've ever seen in our lives. But I think that this will be very entertaining for us to watch.
Time to head out.
So let's see if I can, first of all, let's see if I can even find this thing, okay? See if I can even find it. Banjo-Kazooie... VHS? Oh my gosh, did I find it? Banjo-Kazooie promotional tape. Wait, why does this say part 8 of 10? Nintendo promotional VHS part 8 of 10. Oh, this is just... Okay, I understand. There's actually several versions of this that I can watch. I think the one I want to watch is this one with the 54K views. Oh god, no, this is the person actually... See, I don't want, like, this is a person actually talking about the video. I don't want that. I just want to watch the video. Okay. I think I found it. I think I have found it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the sound off on our game, specifically. And then I just need to add an audio output for let's see, system. Yep. I think that works. And then I want to add I did all this yesterday and then I deleted everything because I didn't want it to mess with the rest of our stream. So I kind of have to remake it again, but this shouldn't take too long for me to, like, do again. Display capture? Was it display? No, it was window capture, wasn't it? I think it was window capture. Create new. I think that works, right? Okay, so you guys probably can see that. I'm gonna make it bigger. And it's not, obviously, it's not a, what word am I looking for? It's not a, widescreen format, because this is literally from 1998. But let me know if the sound is not loud enough or whatever. I'm hoping that it will be loud enough. But yeah. Ashley, so, okay, hold on. I'm reading chat. Ashley Sam says, LOL, Vinny, keep your mind out of the gutter. And Artemis says, this baby ain't gonna be doing good. It's getting pure iron deficiency and dehydration. You need to take better care of yourself, Artemis. Don't make me go over there and, like, force pills down your throat. I'm down, but only if we can watch the original Digimon World trailer after. I don't know, Artemis. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel after this, okay? Is that a fair answer? I feel like that's pretty fair. Oh, look, and you guys can see my analytics now. That's actually kind of awkward. Hey, look, you guys are getting to see behind the scenes. I don't think there's anything you guys are not really... Like, you guys can see everything on this screen. There's really nothing you can see everything on this screen. Maybe I need to figure out how to capture very specific tabs. There's got to be a way to capture a tab, right? I don't know. Actually, here, let me see. Window capture, properties. Yeah, I don't know. It should be capturing the specific tab, but it's not really. It's like if I tab over, then it switches. See, it switches back and forth. All right, let's just watch this. Here, actually, I want to do this. We're going to move this over here. And then that's there. And I think that's better. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's better. All right, let's watch this together. You guys tell me if it's loud enough or if it's like too loud or whatever. You guys just let me know. I don't know if we're gonna... How long is this thing? 11 minutes? We may not watch the whole thing, but I at least want you guys to see a little bit of it. See if it's as good as I remember it being. This could be utter crap. Plus, I can sit here and eat my candy corn for a minute.
First, there was Donkey and Diddy Kong. Then Diddy and Dixie, Dixie and Kitty, Mario and Yoshi. Okay, you get the point. So what's the big deal? Well, listen up, because there's a new dynamic
You guys
duo
can hear this,
from
right?
the creators of Donkey Kong Country and GoldenEye that's ready to kick some serious excitement into Nintendo 64. It's Banjo-Kazooie! The coolest headbanging, beak-busting, sky-flying, rock-hopping, egg-shooting, tag-teaming duo in a new game with so many thrills, chills, spells, and splats, you won't be able to put it down! So what's the story? Here's the deal. Tootie, Banjo's little sister, has been kidnapped by the very ugly and evil witch Gruntilda, who has snatched Tootie because she's just too beautiful. Seems Witchy Poo's got this plan to suck the beauty out of Tootie with this super-duper wart-smoothing thingamajig and transfer it to herself.
To suck the beauty out of Tootie so she can get the booty.
Anyhow, Banjo and Kazooie's mission is to travel through 9 mysterious worlds within Gruntilda's lair, uncover secret moves, battle evil, and collect puzzle pieces, and a whole bunch of other things that will help you help them bring Tootie home. Puzzled?
This was such a time where, like, gaming was so innocent
These
and
pieces
pure.
fit into jigsaw puzzles hanging around.
This was a good time
lair,
to be
where you
alive,
insert
friends.
the pieces into a particular jigsaw. Then and only then can you advance to another world. Pretty easy, huh? Don't count on it. Luckily, in their battle against evil, our heroes can get help from a number of different characters, like Mumbo Jumbo, whose magical powers can turn Banjo and Kazooie into all kinds of creatures that help them do things and go places they couldn't before. Then there's Bottles the Mole. This buck-toothed shrew is full of secrets to help you learn new moves and get out of trouble. Plus, there's all kinds of collectible objects like Music notes. Collect enough of these, and you can move freely around Gruntilda's lair. Or Jinjo's. Find 5 of these.
Wouldn't it be
cute little
amazing if they
whatevers
made a
each
new
world, and you get a
Banjo-Kazooie
puzzle
game?
piece. Don't
And
forget
like
to
they
stock
had
up
John
on eggs for
Lovitz
ammunition.
or John
These will
Lovitz
allow you to defeat and ward off enemies.
like make an
Plus, there are
advertisement
golden
for it.
banjo statuettes, good for a free life. Red feathers to help you fly, golden feathers to make you invincible, and honeycomb pieces help you store up energy. You'll need all these things and more where you're headed, because Banjo and Kazooie are about to visit some very strange worlds. Check it out!
Bumbo's Mountain.
And now, if I remember correctly, they literally go through and they show you every world in the game.
Beak busting, egg tossing,
It's like, this may as well just be a big spoiler for the entire game. But also, like, you can enjoy Banjo-Kazooie even if, like, you already know what all the worlds
Plus, you'll learn all
are.
kinds of
It's a
new moves and
platformer,
more.
so, you know. It's a platformer collect-a-thon.
But be warned, this world is full of all sorts of monkey business.
Artemis
where
says,
one wrong move can mean
Beauty-enhanced
certain
Gruntilda has a smackin'
Treasure trove
personality, in quotation marks.
doom. Forget your beach towel, because this world is no place to get a tan, as our heroes soon realize exploring Treasure Trove Cove. The tide is out, and some really crabby characters have come ashore. It's up to you to navigate through this world, where the coast isn't always clear. And although it looks inviting, a swim here could be your
This
last.
music that they're playing, I'm pretty sure it's not even in the game.
Clanker's Cavern! Rusty old pipes.
Actually, yeah, I'm
Flooded
pretty sure, like,
pools of
none of
water
this music is
certainly
actually
won't
in this
leave
game.
you with a false sense of hope when you enter Clanker's Cavern. This vile underworld is full of some really fishy characters that would love to get their jaws on you. So don't hold your breath, because you're about to encounter plenty of underwater challenges and razor-sharp obstacles that'll suck the air right out of you and leave you gasping for more. Bubble Gloop Swamp! Don't bother
I
drying
love
off
how I'm like,
before you enter
I don't
this
know if
next
we're gonna
world,
watch the whole
'cause things
video, and
begin
I'm
to get
like,
a little
but
slimy.
maybe I will.
Bubble Gloop Swamp
Maybe
is a
I will
dark,
watch the whole
smelly,
video.
and dangerous place where all the piranhas, poisonous swamp frogs, and crocodiles have a bone to pick with Banjo and Kazooie. It'll take every bit of your imagination to get through this swamp, because everyone here has you on the menu. Freeze Easy Peak. Don't plan on chilling out on Freeze
I think
Easy
I'm
Peak,
mostly
where one wrong
tickled
step
about the
will
fact
send
that
you
all
into a
of
lake
this
so cold
music,
it'll
like
take your
they
breath
very
away.
much
And
created
if that's not bad enough,
new
try
music for
dealing
all
with
of
a
these
snowman
worlds for
with an
this
ice cream
advertisement,
headache.
but none of it's used in the game.
This place is no
And
summer
honestly, the
camp,
game music
because
is
the
incredible,
things
so I'm
Banjo
glad
and
that
Kazooie encounter here
they made new
will send
music
more
for
than
the actual
shivers up your
game, but
spine.
still.
Get numb just thinking about it.
Artemis says, swamp level, OMG, it's Dark Souls.
Colby's Valley.
Actually, wouldn't that
Well,
make
it's out
Dark
of the
Souls
refrigerator
is
and
actually
into the
Banjo-Kazooie?
Colby's
Dark
Valley.
Souls is
This desert inferno is so
Banjo-Kazooie
hot,
confirmed.
Even Gobi himself is finding the heat too much to take. And this coming from a camel?
I love this game though, y'all. Like like somebody
Sailors in
asked
this
me on
pressure
stream,
cooker
I think
full
yesterday or
of
the day before, what
superheated
my
sand
favorite game of
and
all time
mummified
was, and
hands.
I
Or the next
said that if I had to
mirage
pick,
you
it would
see may
be
last.
Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and that is definitely like one of my favorites, if not my favorite. But I sort of feel like Banjo-Kazooie actually would be. I think if I had to pick a favorite video game of all time, it would be this game. This game just defined me, like, it made me into the gamer that I am today. Everything that I love about video games, I feel like it all stems from Banjo-Kazooie. This was really the first video game that I, like, fell head over heels in love with. And even to this day, I still look at... I watch people Let's Play this game, like, actually, Chugga Conroy just played this game for the first time on the Runaway channels, the Runaway Guys channel, which is shocking to me, because this is such a game that I feel like is right up Chugga Conroy's alley, but he had just never played. And he's had a lot of fun with it, and it's very fun watching people play it. Even in 2022. I don't know, maybe we'll do this on the channel soon. It wouldn't take me forever to play this game,
If you
because,
think
like,
it's almost over, guess again.
I don't know. I still honestly remember where, like, pretty much all of the jiggies and
Because
everything
even if you
are
make
in
it
this
through
game.
Click-Clock Wood,
That's how
the
much
most
I played this
challenging
game
world
as a
of
kid.
all, you'll go on to meet the wicked, warty wench of the West, and that's no bull. You'll have to use your noggin in this
How far
world
are we into the
because
video?
You'll definitely meet up with
We
some
got about
nutty
4
characters
minutes, 5
and
minutes
familiar
left.
faces as you prepare for your final confrontation with Gruntilda.
Yeah, that sound effect is not in the game.
Okay, so I hope you're beginning to get the picture. It's all about helping Banjo and Kazooie get from one world to the other, decoding all the clues and characters, finding all the puzzle pieces, and saving Little Sister.
Oh,
Not that I
did
don't think you're
did
up for the
Artemis just
challenge, but here's a few quick
actually
tips you might
me
find
in
useful
chat?
as you
Artemis is
explore each
because he
world.
even did the
First,
like the
be sure to write down
nerdy
everything
emoji.
Gruntilda says, because you will need to answer questions
There's like
as you
a
go through the game.
SpongeBob, like you know that fish
But
in
each time you play
SpongeBob
the
who
game,
like
the
orders
answers
the
may be
burger like a
different,
very
so listen
specific
up
way.
And take notes. Second, find
like
Cheeto
that
the
fish.
spell book in Gruntilda's lair. Cheeto gives you codes
Actually-
for red and gold feathers and blue eggs. You'll find him first behind the
Ashley Sam
entrance
says
to
Zelda
Bubble Glue.
was and is
Wow.
my
Finally,
choice
use
of
your
fave
gold
of all
feathers
time.
to
I think
defeat the
followed by
ghostly
Tomb
ghouls
Raider.
in Mad Monster Mansion. Instead
I will
of just
say
trying
Breath
to
of the Wild
avoid
is still
them.
my favorite Zelda game
He's gonna help
and
you out
still
some
one of
on
my
your
favorite
quest to
games of all
rescue
time. It's
Tootie
just that
and
this
meet
is just such a
face-to-face
classic
with the
to
evil
me.
witch, because there's no pair better
Look,
suited
they even
than
show you
Banjo
the
and
boss
Kazooie.
fight.
Pick
They
Gruntilda's
literally show
warty
you the
butt.
entire game in
Ew.
this advertisement.
They may not be the Caped Crusaders, but they're twice the fun.
They
So what are
literally
you
show
waiting
you
for?
the
A
entire
bad
game.
Banjo-Kazooie. That's the name to remember. The best new game since Donkey teamed up with Diddy. Coming June 29th, only from Nintendo and Rare. Check it out now at your nearest Nintendo retailer. Don't delay, or you might be the one left
And I just
standing
can't believe
there
they got
with
John
egg on your
Lovitz
face.
to talk about Banjo-Kazooie for like 11
Also
minutes.
coming for Nintendo 64.
Oh, there's more! Coming attractions, y'all. I forgot about this part of the video. Oh, man. Look at those N64 graphics. Amazing. Honestly, they really were. At the time, they were so revolutionary. 3D gaming as we know it has the Nintendo 64 to thank. Honestly. Ocarina of Time, y'all. There it is. You know, I've actually never played Conquer 64, and I've been told that because I love Banjo-Kazooie, I'd probably love that game. I just haven't ever played it. I feel like I'm watching a Nintendo Direct from 1998 right now. I basically am. If you think about it, it's sort of like watching a Nintendo Direct from 1998. That's a good slogan. That's a good slogan. The N64 basically was like the Nintendo Switch of its era. Like, I feel like it's the only other Nintendo console other than like the original Nintendo and like the Super Nintendo that like became like a household console for like basically every American. I mean, not really, but like very, very, very popular. You know, I loved GameCube. I still think that there were amazing games on GameCube. Some of the best games ever, such as Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, were on GameCube, but it didn't sell as well as it could have. The Wii didn't sell as well as it could have. The Wii U didn't sell as well as it could have. I mean, the Wii sold pretty well, I suppose. But I think the Switch, in terms of overall success, I think the Switch is probably Nintendo's most popular console. I could be wrong. But that appears to be the end of that video. So let's go ahead and start removing things. So want to get rid of the window capture. And the extra sound capture. And then I want to turn the game sounds back on. All right. Okay. Move that back over there. Artemis says Kingsfield was the original game that Demon Souls and Dark Souls were based off of, which was made by the same people and came out in 1994. End nerd speaking noises. Okay, but that's not Dark Souls. You said Dark Souls. So actually, Artemis. If you meant Kingsfield, you should have said Kingsfield, but you did not, Artemis. You said Dark Souls. Got him! Got him, folks! Roasted and toasted. Right in front of everybody's salad. Ashley Sam says, this is an advertisement? This is a decent ad, then. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to, huh? Yeah, it was a VHS tape, Blockbuster Video. I assume if you were like a member of Blockbuster Video, like if you used to have like those little Blockbuster Video cards, they like laminated them and everything for you.
Every day's a training day.
If you had one of those, then you were on their mailing list, and they would occasionally mail you things. And one of the things that they mailed you was that VHS. I also got the Pokemon VHS as well, but we'll save that for like a different day. Let's talk to Panina, since they are here. Giddy come over the other day to play little performance on instrument. Now, console not here to forbid, could enjoy snacks and music at same time. Symphony in mouth and ears. That sounds lovely. I wish I could have been there to hear it. Yes, highly recommend not to miss out next time. All right. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do another save just in case. I can't remember if I did one or not. I did do one.
It's good to keep a record.
But, you know, it's always nice to do an extra save.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Ashley Sam says, I was just thinking the same thing. It's a direct pretty much, and I still have that card. Do you really? You still have your Blockbuster card? That's incredible. And Artemis says, okay then, Vinny. Oh, you got roasted. Don't even deny it, Artemis. Let me correct myself. Okay. Artemis is gonna correct Artemis's self, so I'm gonna give Artemis the moment to do so.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Oh god. Artemis, please don't type a paragraph. We're all waiting for you now. You're taking our time, Artemis. You're taking our sweet, precious time. Artemis says, OMG, it's Blood Soul Sekiroing field. Alright, Artemis has corrected Artemis's self? Sure. Oh man. Alright, well, I did say that tonight's stream was gonna be a shorter than usual one. Honestly, friends, it's a combination of kind of a bunch of different things. Normally I would go for like the 3.5, almost 4 hour mark, but we finished the Hero Ascension quest that I wanted to get done. We even finished a bonus quest. We did a bunch of discussions. I don't feel like we didn't do... Like, we did a lot of things today. And we even watched the Banjo-Kazooie video that I had been talking about for months and months now and hadn't actually, like, shown on stream yet. And my throat is a little bit... I don't know why, but it's a little bit, like... Not sore, as in, like, I'm getting sick, but it just feels tired. I'm telling you, this like drop in energy thing is real, and it's like really affecting me in a very physical way. So it's kind of taken like a little bit extra effort for me to like get words out today. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little bit of a break, and I'm gonna end the stream early tonight so that I can maybe, I don't know, turn it in early and like, you know, actually get some rest for once. That would be nice. But we will be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna do... Let's see. We're doing Valdi's Hero Ascension Quest last, but that means we have Sagiri and we have Triton left. I think we're gonna do Triton's tomorrow. So I think Triton's Hero Ascension Quest is gonna be tomorrow, and we're also gonna go unique monster hunting. In fact, I would say that tomorrow we're gonna do Triton's Quest, and we're going to hunt every single unique monster that we have not hunted yet. I think there's only like 5 or 6 of them, but we're gonna finish basically all of the unique monsters tomorrow and that Hero Ascension Quest, and then we're gonna have 2 more streams probably at the very least. The next one will be Sagiri, and then the one after that will be for Valdi. Providing that we can get Valdi's done in a single stream. I don't know, I've heard things about it being like horrendously long, but we'll see. how accurate that was. For those that don't know, we stream here 5 nights a week on this channel, Tuesdays through Saturdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes we stream bonus Sunday and Monday streams, but not usually. Usually I've just been sticking to the regular schedule lately. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We are desperately trying to hit 300 subscribers relatively soon. I believe we're at 297, and I really want to hit that 300, like this week would be great. And we're also trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, and we only have about 3 months left for that, friends. So we're kind of running out of time. But I still think we can make it. I don't know, it's doable. It's doable. We just need to see some more growth on the channel. So please subscribe. Don't even think twice about it, just do it. And I would really appreciate that. And also give the stream a like, because every time somebody likes our streams, YouTube shares it in somebody's recommended videos. And that is how we get our name out there. But thank you guys for a wonderful stream tonight. I'm sorry it was a little lower energy than usual. I hope that you guys still had some fun and that I kept you entertained with some of the things that we got to do and see today. I will still be around tonight on the Discord, so if any of you are bored and you want to fill the remaining time that we're not streaming with chat time or whatever, I'll be around on Discord. I'll be relaxing, but I'll be able to see Discord messages, so you guys can message me all you want tonight in Discord. But thank you guys very, very much for joining me tonight. It was a lot of fun, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. See you then, friends.